Right, I'm good. Are we live? I think we are. Hello all and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. Our coverage of the Euros continues. It's the final game of match day 2 as Belgium face Romania with a chance at the knockouts at stake tonight. If Romania can win, they'll be through, which would be a huge upset. Of course, if Belgium lose, well, they'll be all but out. Harry, huge game tonight. Are Belgium in a bit of trouble?
Yeah, 100%. This is a massive game for both sides, as you say. Belgium with a win obviously would tie the whole group up on 3 points, would put themselves right back in it, and they should be okay. But a drop of points tonight, and wow, they are in big trouble. And the way Romania have played, the form they are in, how they dismantled Ukraine, and how well they played.
Yeah.
Belgium have got a really tough job tonight. It will not be easy. Yes, Belgium might be able to get a point, but a point isn't good enough. They need to win tonight. If not, they are in big trouble because Ukraine is not an easy game next week. This is a must-win for Belgium against a really tricky side.
And even so, while they might be able to beat Ukraine in that game, if Romania win tonight, then a draw with Slovakia would be enough to see Belgium having to go through in third place. Now, even if they did get through that, that's going to be very difficult for them with the draw in the knockout. So it's going to be very tasty tonight. Belgium would not have been happy with their result in the Slovakia game, but they did play quite well. A lot of their downfall was because Romelu Lukaku just couldn't score a goal.
Yeah, exactly. But the problem with that is what has led to that is pressure. And what happens under pressure? You don't play well under pressure. And obviously they've got some world-class players in this side, but Tedesco and his team, will they play well under pressure?
Well, they've got to. They've got no other choice now.
But the problem is all the other big sides will go out and they will win when the hammer is down. Netherlands, France, Spain, Germany, you name it. When they're under pressure, they will get the job done. Can Belgium do that, though? I'm not too sure. I was not convinced by them in the Slovakia game. Yes, they played well, but they missed way too many chances. But equally so did Slovakia. Slovakia had a few where we saw some big saves or some big misses. And a Ukraine side, what do they prove on Monday? They take their chances and they can score some absolute pearlers. So either way, Belgium got a very tough job tonight. Romania will fancy themselves.
Well, yeah, Romania were brilliant the other night. Surprising, the other morning. That was an incredible 2 o'clock kick.
Still my game of the tournament, that is.
Yeah, fair enough. Romania were excellent in that one. And they'll fancy themselves tonight. With 3 points, they're already practically through. Now, I know this group is very different because we expect
tight.
If Belgium were to win tonight, then all 4 teams would be on 3 points. Now, obviously, not all of them could get through. But Romania will know that even if they lose tonight, if they can beat Slovakia, they'll be through. But Romania will be hoping, if they can even get a point tonight, that they're through. They're into the knockouts of the European Championships, which is huge, of course.
Whatever happens tonight has a knock-on effect to the Slovakia game. A draw tonight means, for me, they'd only need a draw in that Slovakia game because they'd at least beat Ukraine. Because if they draw
beat
tonight...
Ukraine on head-to-head.
Yeah, exactly. A win tonight doesn't matter what happens in that Slovakia game. That's the equation for Romania, whereas on the flip side for Belgium, a win tonight puts you back in it, a loss tonight, you're absolutely done.
Yeah, Kit, welcome to the stream. Talking about Kevin De Bruyne in chat. Yeah, obviously a huge player for Belgium. He needs to step up tonight, though. They didn't have enough creativity in that game against Slovakia. Yes, they created a few chances, and yes, Lukaku definitely should have scored. But the fact that they only had chances for Lukaku, I definitely think they lack a little bit of creativity. I don't think De Bruyne was particularly good in that game. I think they've lost a lot without Eden Hazard in that side. I think Trossard's very good, but he's not as decisive as Hazard. I think Doku's very good, but he doesn't score as much, not as productive as Eden Hazard.
The end product,
top wingers.
Jeremy Doku is a very, very explosive player. He's a very dangerous player. He can cause lots of problems, but his end product lacks so much. Yeah. So when you have De Bruyne not performing, Trossard playing a bit okay, and then Lukaku absolutely stinking up the gaff, you're in massive problems. Lukaku was terrible.
Term, isn't it?
But it's the polite term. He was absolutely terrible in that Slovakia game. Missed chance after chance. If he does that again tonight, Belgium will be punished and they won't stand a chance. If Lukaku gets opportunities, he has to bury them. He has to take them.
But at least he was getting in the good positions. Maybe tonight he'll be a little bit more fortunate.
He was, yeah.
So let's have a look at the lineups then. We are, of course, in Cologne. I'm just wary of the time. Let's start with Belgium. They are looking like it might be a 3-4-3 or at least a change of shape of some description. In goal, it is, of course, Castells. Without Courtois, Castells come into the side. I think this will be a back 4, but it could be a back 3 of Castagna, Face and Vertonghen. I think it'll be a back 4 with Artur Tjate at left back. It's a midfield pivot of Tielemans and Onana. De Bruyne in the attacking midfield role. It's going to be Doku on one flank, Luka Bacchio on the other, and leading the line, Romelu Lukaku. So no Trossard, Tiata coming in at left back. Some big calls in there.
There are some big calls. I mean, yeah, as you say, bringing back Johan Bakayoko and the likes into this team is very interesting. But why aren't you playing a free back? What's that say? If it don't broke, don't know. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Yeah. You know, the free back worked before the tournament started. The free back worked in the friendlies, in the Nation League, you name it. Qualifiers, it worked. Why has Tedesco got to the tournament and decided to change the system?
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one. They did mix up systems, to be fair, throughout qualifying, so they have used a few different shapes. We expected them to revert to the 3-4-3, which I thought was their most successful during qualifying. It's what they used in the international friendlies. It's an odd one, really, isn't it? Yeah. I don't get the thinking of Domenico Tedesco, to be honest. It could be a 3-4-3. Football has it down as such, but I just don't see that being what they're playing tonight. That doesn't fit. But yeah, Luka Bacchio as well, rather than someone like Johan Bakayoko, that's an odd call. Because even if you're going to drop Trossard, I'm not sure Luka Bacchio is the kind of player you want to be bringing into this game. I don't think he's much more productive.
The Slovakia game was not good enough, so he's going to give the opportunities to the players that did not play. You know what I mean? Didn't get to play. Yeah.
But equally, Louis Openda came on in that game, had a huge impact. Almost got an assist if Lukaku knew which one was his right and which one was his left. Didn't get all mixed up. Yeah. But yeah, so for me, that's a bit of an odd decision that he's not involved tonight. Yeah. I think he would have been a good selection, especially with the chances that Lukaku missed. But I guess for Belgium, Lukaku is one of the undroppable ones. Let's have a look at this Romania side then. It's a 4-1-4-1 for Eduard Iordanescu's side. In goal, it's Nita. It's a back four of Ratiu, Dragoshin, Berka and Banchu. In the pivot, it will be Marin. He's that pivot player. Across the four then, Marin, Stanchu, the captain, obviously scored that belter in the game against Ukraine, and Mihaila on the left flank, and then Dragos leading the line, which is the best name for a striker in the Euros. Harry, Romania brilliant against Ukraine. Can they bring that same level of performance tonight against Belgium?
After watching that game, I could rave about Romania all night long. One change in there, Koeman being dropped for Mihaila on the left wing. Interesting decision there. I don't think Koeman was too bad, but one change isn't going to hurt you. Romania were so good on Monday. They delivered a performance to the highest degree. They got it right in every single department. Not only were they clinical coming forward, they were regimented at the back, and that is why it's going to be difficult for Belgium, because Belgium, they're going to find it hard to break down Romania, but also they're going to get punished heavily on the counter if they aren't careful.
Yeah, definitely so. TSC came onto the stream saying hi from Istanbul. Jake saying hi from Istanbul as well. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, I'm hoping tonight is a good game. I think Belgium definitely need to raise their level. They weren't good enough against Slovakia. That was a really poor game. But they did create a lot of chances. If they can put away some of those tonight, I think though there's a very good chance they win.
They can, but my problem is that I don't think Romania will give them the same opportunities that Slovakia did. If you ask me, I think Slovakia got lucky. You know, I think Belgium really should have punished them because Slovakia aren't as strong defensively as Romania are. Romania are much better defensively. And I might come back, I might end up having to bite my tongue because it might backfire. Romania might get taken to the cleaners tonight. But after watching them at Ukraine, seeing them in qualifiers, they're so strong defensively. Yeah. Belgium are going to have to create their own chances. And they proved in the Slovakia game they can't really do that.
No, and obviously Romania keeping Ukraine out. Now, I know Ukraine don't have attacking players at the same level as Belgium, but players like Mihailo Midrik are still very talented footballers. Georgi Sudakov, one of the highest rated young footballers in all of Europe right now. So they were able to remain regimented against a really strong attack, which Slovakia couldn't do against Ukraine. Yeah. So Romania have done it against Ukraine. They've proven they can do that. Belgium tonight, they had so many chances against Slovakia and they couldn't take them. I'm not sure they're going to get as gilt-edged opportunities as they did in that game. And even if they do, I don't back Lukaku to score them right now.
Yeah, and that's the problem. That is the massive problem. Is one of the best strikers in qualifying, one of the best strikers on it. In his day,
14 goals in qualifying.
Exactly. On his day, I honestly think he is one of the best strikers in the world. And Pitt will call me stupid, but on his day, Lukaku is a world-class striker. The problem is, when is he ever on his day? And he's probably had about 2 good games in the last 3 years.
That's about 6 years ago.
Exactly,
right?
That's the problem. But if he can find that qualifying form, if he can just relax, forget about the memes on TikTok, forget about the jokes that Peter put on Twitter when he smashes it over the bar from 2 yards out. Calm down, focus on playing the football. Yeah. If he played like this in a day where it wasn't such a focus on social media, I think he'd be a much better footballer. Because the problem is he'll get off the pitch and he'll scroll through Twitter and he'll see all the memes of compilations of Lukaku missing on TikTok, and that will affect him. He'll act like it won't, but it will affect him. But tonight he has to get it right. He has to score if he gets the chance, because Romania will not, will not give him the chances.
No, I completely agree there. If only the Belgian manager was Antonio Conte and Lautaro Martinez was Belgium.
Exactly.
That would be great for Lukaku. They'd be the perfect circumstances. Anyway, we should get some predictions then. We're about to get underway here. The national anthem of Romania currently ringing around the Cologne Stadium.
Passion.
Yeah, it's exactly what you expect, isn't it? They're so proud to represent their country here.
That's what they brought in that Ukraine game. That passion, that fight. You saw Yardenescu on the sideline. Even when they're 1-0 up, he was still angry. He was still passionate. He still wanted his side to keep going. And why does he want them to do that? Because they ended up sticking free past them in the end. So it pays off. And, I mean, we might as well get into predictions now, because I'm going to carry on to this flow. If you hadn't told already, I absolutely love this Romania side. I'm backing the upset. Belgium 1, Romania 2. I think Romania will take this. I think Belgium will be out.
Wow.
Simply put, Romania looks so good on Monday. I think they're going to deliver again. I think Romania will open the scoring through Dragus. He'll have 2 in 2. It'll be the best form of his life.
Go on, Dragus.
Belgium will then equalise through... I'll go... Arthur Tiarte.
Yeah.
Just road goal scorer, because I don't see any of the front lot scoring. I think that'll be what's going to be like for Belgium. It'll be a corner, but then Romania will take the lead once again late on, and it'll be a goal from Man.
Fair enough. I like it. I like it a lot. I think Belgium will win tonight, and I think therefore we'll have all 4 teams on 3 points. It is boring.
That's not boring. All teams on 3 points.
Group indeed. I will say a 3-0 win for Belgium this evening. I think they'll get it right. Finally.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a goal for Lukaku, because, dear God, he has to score. The amount of chances he had in that game against Slovakia that he just couldn't take. It was infuriating to watch. Has to score tonight. I think De Bruyne is going to step up in a big way, and I think he'll get a goal. And then when I'm tempted to say Dodi Luka Bacchio, I think it'll be Johan Bakayoko from the bench to add a third, and then see Belgium put themselves right back into contention to get into the knockouts. The Belgian support very passionate. The Romanian support very passionate. First half coming up next. Very exciting.
Very exciting. The colour scheme for this game is absolutely brilliant as well. You have got the strong red of Belgium and then the bright of the Romanian yellow. It stood and I like seeing it in the evening. It was brilliant in the afternoon in that Ukraine game, seeing that kind of orangey yellow wall. In the night though, it looks so good. Romania, the fans are going to bring it today. I think the players will deliver as well. 2-1 Romania. I think they've got us in the bag.
Well, it fits the sky as well, obviously, because that's red and orange. So
exactly.
Nice little, there you go.
Sunset created in the stadium.
Fallacy.
Oh.
There you go. Anyway, I did pay attention in one of my English lessons.
I passed my GCSEs.
You haven't yet. Nick Nack says 3-0 to Belgium, I reckon. Yeah, fair enough, Nick Nack. Siding with my prediction. 13 votes in the poll in chat. 62% backing Belgium, but a firm 31% agreeing with Harry, thinking Romania will come away with glory tonight. 8% going for a draw then. Make sure to have your say in the poll in chat if you haven't already.
Across the whole tournament, across every single game, I still haven't got a prediction right. This is the last match week. It's the last game of match week 2.
Yeah.
Tonight is the night. Romania are doing it for me. They're coming through. I'm getting really excited about Romania, because if they do well, I'm going to sit here. It'll just be I told you so moment.
Yeah.
And if any Romanians are watching right now, get involved in the live chat. Show us why we should believe that you're going to win today.
Yeah.
Inspire your country.
I think all the Romanians are watching the Ukraine game.
Yeah, they were loving it.
Viewers on here, but yeah, hopefully tonight's game is a good one. Hopefully Romania can put up a bit of a fight. For Belgium, they'll be hoping to get back to winning ways.
Manager makes a difference. Now, obviously Tedesco is a very, very good manager, but when it comes down to look at Iordanescu in that Ukraine game, the experience, the value of knowing how to win games like this, does Iordanescu have the edge over Tedesco?
I find it very weird just to break off on that point that Tedesco's in international management.
Yeah.
Because there's a reason they're all experienced. It's because you tend to go into international management when you're in your 60s, when you've had a long career and you want to go out with a bang. Yeah. But he's like 40 odd, and he's decided he's going to pack in.
Because he won't go out to club football. You don't. It's a very hard. There's a very low. There's a very slim chance you go back.
Might go to Man United, which would be hilarious. So hopefully that
That would be good. That would be brilliant.
Now it says just copy Jack, Harry. That is very true. You're often smashing.
I like to be different.
Yeah.
Clearly it doesn't work. Yeah.
It's wrong. It will be Belgium to get us started here. I think they, rather than going for the pump it on, they're going to try and dribble it straight at them.
I don't like any of the
Thank God.
kick-off tactics at the moment.
And we are underway in this game here in Cologne. Belgium versus Romania. And it is looking like a 3... I don't know what the formation is.
Yeah. Goes out saying, I know I've just kicked off, but obviously Nick Nat's got his prediction in there. Anyone else, get your predictions in the live chat. Have a say in the vote in the poll. Get that poll, get involved in the poll.
Nick Nat says must be quite cushy being an international manager. You get most of the year off. Yeah, you basically get to fly around the world watching games for free under the guise that you are there for scouting reasons.
Yeah.
So yeah, quite a nice job, I imagine. Not quite as hands-on
Pitt will
on
think
the day-to-day. Here's Kevin De Bruyne carrying that ball forward, looking to make something happen here for Belgium. Well dealt with.
So regimented. And this back four was superb on Monday for Romania. Dragusin leading it. But Pitt will look at Dragusin and think he's the best player because he plays for Tottenham. But Burker was superb. And Ratiu at right back and Banker as well. They're all very, very good players.
And Lukaku's in. Time has stopped. Now he does shift it. Doku looking to make something happen now. He's an option available. Plays it to Lukaku. He can't turn. Tielemans takes aim and it's there. It's only taken 74 seconds for Belgium to find a breakthrough. It's their first goal of the tournament, struck well by Yuri Tielemans. Belgium 1, Romania 0. Huge start to the game. Lukaku held it up immensely well. Just cushioned it for Yuri Tielemans and he struck that so well. Belgium 1, Romania 0. Didn't take long at all, as Nick Nat says.
Romania was so good on my... Yeah, it's really poor. Just get caught in possession half the pitch.
It all comes from Tielemans.
And that's the problem. No, the problem is that Romania got caught out. They lost the ball in their own half and they weren't regimented. They weren't set. They never really got back in. And this is poor. To let Lukaku just stand there for so long, let it back to Tielemans. It goes through three bodies, past Nita. It's a good finish. It's a really good finish. Belgium striking early. But Romania's poor. It's really poor. From a side that played so well on Monday, really sloppy defending. Keeper's got to do better.
The thing they got right in that Ukraine game was they survived those early stages. They got through them. Then Stanchi found that strike on about half an hour, right?
Yeah.
And they managed to win from there. But a poor start, and now they've got a mountain to climb. But they are coming forwards quite well here, Romania, and the ball finds its way out wide to Dennis Mann. Can they make something happen? Nice ball in towards the box, but that is a misplaced ball.
I mean, Marin's always going to shoot from there. He scored a perler in the second half against Ukraine.
It looked like he was almost looking for the run of Dennis Mann there.
Yeah. It's a weird one.
Perhaps should have gone for goal. Might have gone in. That's great running from Dragas to win it high in the box. Can he pick out a teammate?
Marin's right there, mate.
Puts it in there. Why is clumsy from Belgium and out for a Romania corner?
Dragis has got to play it simple there. Lay it into Marin. Trying too hard to force it into the goal.
Yeah, AJ surprised at such an early goal.
I am too, as you couldn't tell. I thought Romania would hold on longer here. They've got a corner. They've got a lot of aerial threat. And Man has got a hell of a ball on it.
Yeah, great response from Romania, says Nick Nack. Well, now they look to try and put some pressure on from this corner. Referee unhappy though with something in here, a bit of push and shove between Arta Tiarte and Burka.
Oh, we know Marciniak, we know he hates anything physical. Who was it?
Oh, it was actually Vertonghen elbowing
his own player.
His own player there, so that's always great.
Well spotted, ref.
Dennis Mann gives it to the edge. Now up wide to Banker, ball whipped in there. Header on target, Casteels tips over the bar.
What a save.
Crucial save, and that's another corner for Romania, and they can keep putting on the pressure here.
Burka in there. It's a great ball in from Banker. Burka rises highest. It's a brilliant... It was Dragusin, actually. Yeah. What a save.
And Cohen Casteels, we had some fears he wouldn't be able to replace Thibaut Courtois, but that is a save of the highest quality. I still don't think he replaces Thibaut Courtois, just for clarity, but that is a good save. Ball in again from Mann. It's not flicked on there. If that had been, that would have been dangerous.
Yeah.
Romania still coming forwards. Banker, that's a huge defensive tackle from Romelu Lukaku.
I'm a bit surprised to see Michaela come in today. I don't think Coman was that bad. I think he played pretty well. But perhaps wanting something different against Belgium.
Yeah.
But yeah, good, as Nick said, good response from Romania, conceding early on. But this is why Iordanescu will be frustrated to concede so early. Because clearly they can challenge Belgium today, but the fact they're a goal down puts them in a spot of bother.
This is really utilising Lukaku's strengths, isn't it? Not trying to get him running in behind.
Yeah, it's a great strike.
To hold that ball up because nobody's taking it off him, are they?
No, it's a great strike. Just goes through the bodies. It's not in the bottom corner. You feel that Nita should get there.
The problem is, he can't. He's blindsided to it really, and it struck so hard. He doesn't really have time to react in there. Here is Yuri Tielemans. Under a bit of pressure, Dragus chasing Castagna. He doesn't look as intimidating as his name suggests. No. He should look like Mitrovic or Costa, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
With a name like Dragus. Lukaku. Oh, that was the most agile thing I've ever seen him do. Now Castagna. That is an awful pass from Timothy Castagna. And that will allow Romania to try and get out Mihaela. Dragus. Mihaela, nice football. But that's really good from Amadou Onana. And he gets dragged down, but Belgium keep possession.
Yeah, when I think of Dragus, I think of Zava from Ted Lasso. That's who I imagine when I hear the name Dragus. But yeah, 6 minutes in then, Romania have settled. They've got into the game. Clearly, they're going to take the fight to Belgium today. The frustrating part for Iordanescu and his side will be the fact they have already conceded.
Yeah, without face lifting that over the top. De Bruyne gets a touch on it. But the goalkeeper comes out well there. Nita. Has De Bruyne got to do better with this?
I don't know.
It is a difficult ball to bring down, but he doesn't do very well.
Shoot first time on the volley.
Yeah, might as well have.
Yeah.
Tiarte, strong header in there. I think that's a big improvement. You've got Tiarte in there.
That's not Domenico Tedesco, that's Yuri Tielemans.
But yeah, you've got Tiarte in there at left back over Yannick Carrasco. That gives you so much more defensive solidity.
Yeah.
It also gives Timothy Castagna a lot more licence to roam.
Yeah.
Because Tiarte can slot into that situational back three. We know that over that side, Doku can hold the width really well. So what we're seeing now is it looks like a 3-4-1-2 out of possession. De Bruyne can push up onto Marin, that pivot player. Dodi Lukebakio can then go and join Lukaku in the press, which is good for two reasons. One, it's always good to split the centre halves.
Yeah.
Because that makes it very difficult. And when you've got De Bruyne on Marin as well, it's difficult then to play out. And that's why Romania lost the ball so early, because Belgium were pressing really well.
Yeah.
But it also means Lukaku doesn't have to run, which is a huge help, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Onana. Back to Vertonghen. Tielemans. Down the line. Is Castagna going to get there? Yes, he will. Brilliant stuff from Timothy Castagna. Lays it towards Lukebakio. He loses it, but wins it back in there. And that is aggressive defending.
Like it.
But he's won it back
rest
there.
As Nick Nat says, the rest letting it run. I like that.
Sid asked for our predictions. I went 3-0. Nick Nack in chat went 3-0 as well. You went for what, Harry?
2-1 Romania.
Well,
it's still on.
You've got the
it's
one.
Still on.
For now.
I'm still back.
About 10 minutes.
No. I'm not having that. Romania are a good team. They've let me down so far. This was a tackle on Luca Bayo. He was still down. Tedesco's not out with something.
Lukebakio's a weird one, isn't he? Because he was hotly tipped for so much in his career. And
yeah.
I don't really know where he's gone. He's been at Hertha Berlin, I think, for ages now.
It's not great.
No, it's not.
No offence to Hertha Berlin.
Is it Sevilla now?
That's not much better. Look what they've ever been doing. They're like fanning around in the league at the bottom.
Make 4 Champions League appearances this season, so it's not awful.
I feel like I watched the Sevilla game. I don't remember him playing.
Would have been the groups with Arsenal, wouldn't it? They finished bottom of the group with 2 points, so that went successfully.
Good one.
But yeah, Iordanescu clearly knows how to set up a side to be disciplined, doesn't he? We saw that in the game against Ukraine, and they have got back into their shape since conceding. They haven't looked like conceding again.
Yeah. Worst case scenario.
But this is really good from Belgium on this right hand side. Castagna keeping it alive. Force back.
But yeah, worst case scenario, Iordanescu will set up his side now to play for the 1-0 loss. Because Romania know, even losing tonight doesn't put them in trouble. The main thing he'll focus on is the goal difference and the morale. a 1-0 loss tonight from this point would not be bad. If they hold Belgium for 89 minutes, that would be brilliant.
The truly fantastic thing about this result is that if Romania and Slovakia draw in their game on... When do they play? Wednesday?
Thursday.
No, it's
Like
not
Wednesday.
Thursday.
Wednesday.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's a rest day. Wednesday. If they draw in that game, they would both go through. Because Slovakia would have because they'd both be on 4 points.
Yeah.
And Ukraine and Belgium both can't win.
Yeah.
Sorry, so... And if that game was a draw, then Slovakia would get in over Belgium on head-to-head. And Romania would get in over Ukraine on head-to-head, I believe. And goal difference as well. Because Romania are on +2 and Slovakia are on 0.
The thing is that I don't know where it stands then. So would Romania sit ahead of Belgium on head-to-head?
Well, no. That's the really confusing thing though, isn't it? If they were all to finish on 4 points,
Yeah.
Romania would top it on goal difference, and Slovakia and Belgium would be level on goal difference, and Slovakia would win it on head-to-head.
That's why I don't like using head-to-head first. Because you can't apply it to the whole group.
Well, based on the FootMob live table,
Yeah.
it's Romania, Slovakia, Belgium, Ukraine. So if they were all to pick up one more point, the head-to-head wouldn't change enough, I don't think.
Okay. Yeah, no.
So I believe Romania and Slovakia can draw and they're both be guaranteed 3.
It's another messy scenario where the permutations are all so divided.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of groups like that. Apart from tomorrow's. Tomorrow's is very clear of what's going to happen. Group A, Scotland or Hungary, winner takes all.
What I can say, though, with some degree of certainty, is that at least, 3 of these teams I think will go through.
Yeah.
Because...
At least, as it stands, obviously. Oh no, because Ukraine...
Well, either way, you're going to have 3 teams on 3 points. We'll potentially have 4. Well, we should have 4 if Belgium win tonight. But yeah, and Romania a little bit sloppy in possession there. Castagna with the throw inside. Onana heads it back down.
But equally, I think if you told Eduardo Ornescu you're going to concede to Belgium in the first minute and only lose 1-0, I think he'd take that tonight.
I think he would. He'd have loved to get a point tonight because that'd see them through. But he knows his side are good enough to beat Slovakia.
That's what he's playing for at the moment, although they have been skinned here.
Castagna lifts it into the box and it's a little bit messy. Nita came for it, missed it, but it is headed away by Dragoshin. Here is Jeremy Doku. Can he get the ball into the box? Opts to go back to Artetiate. Now it's with Amadou Onana. Thought he might gear up for a strike there, but it goes across to Tielemans instead. Now it's with Dodi Lukabakio. Here's a chance on the horizon. Looking to break into the box. Castagna comes inside. Dealt with well.
I do think the one big thing missing from this Romania team is perhaps a very good goalkeeper. Because you look at the other smaller sides, Slovenia have got Oblak, Slovakia, Dubravka, Georgia, Mamardashvili, Ukraine have got Trubin or Lunin. I feel like, for Romania, the one thing they're
Ukraine
missing...
aren't that small, to be fair.
Yeah, okay, Ukraine, but,
Lukaku holds up well, turns, and
what a block.
Somehow not
What
scored.
a block from Burka getting back in there.
Again.
Because Dragu seeing it sent to the floor.
The problem is here, though, Lukaku turns, and then 3 minutes later, he's turned.
Yeah. Brilliant strength. To see off Burka. And where was Dragu seen then? He turns like an absolute bust as Lukaku.
I was going to say, he has to take 3 breaths before he's able to set himself. But brilliant turn, shrugged off Burka like it wasn't even there, and then just couldn't figure it out. De Bruyne puts it in there, good ball, but Vertonghen unable to get his head
that
through.
chance is created because what's happened there is, I don't know where Dragusin's pissed off to, and then Burka's come across, and then it was Banker with the huge tackle, sliding back in. This was the goal again.
Really well struck by Yuri Tielemans. So far, the difference maker, that goal.
Burka is struggling against Lukaku massively because it was him who Lukaku held off for the goal.
Well, that's the other key thing, isn't it? What we saw in that Romania-Ukraine game is that the centre-halves always had a physical advantage up against Artem Dovbyk.
Yeah.
They're not going to have that tonight. And that first goal all comes because Lukaku was able to hold on to that ball, lay it off to Tielemans, and they didn't deal with it.
Physically get round him to get to the ball.
You just can't.
No.
We say that the earth is 75% water and the rest of N'Golo can say. I think that Lukaku could also be that 25%. He is so massive. But he can't turn.
Yeah.
Onana. Now Tielemans manages to find Luka Bacchio, who come inside here. Held onto that ball for a little too long and then has kicked someone apparently.
Yeah. I feel like Kanate is probably the only person that has the stamina to run around Lukaku.
Yeah, by the time you got round, he could have turned.
Banger down the deck then. Did he just kick him? Oh, he's standing
his foot there. Unintentional from Luka Bacchio, but that is...
You have to give it because obviously it prevents the defender from doing anything.
Indeed.
Yeah, Marin there just feeding it on the top of his foot.
Quarter of an hour gone. Have you been impressed by Romania's ability to stay in this game despite Belgium's early goal?
The response has been brilliant. I spoke about earlier with Georgia, and look, that's the thing. Spoke about earlier with Georgia, and they've got to get a point from that game. Is we've seen a lot of sides, a few games here where the smaller side had conceded a goal and then has very quickly conceded another, and they've ended up throwing the game away completely. Whereas if Romania can stay in this game, they still have a chance because it could if they hold. That's the thing. Why Iordanescu's telling his side to keep sitting the way they are is because if they get to the 70th minute at only 1-0 down, then they can start pushing for an equaliser.
Facing Castagna arguing here, that's something Romania have to target, surely. Get the ball down this left-hand side a few more times. We saw there, so Face needed a call, he's arguing, I imagine, because Dragus is putting all the pressure on him. And again, he puts a lot of pressure on him, and Face only just plays out. Lukaku has to play it back to Luka Bacchio, but he's been caught there by Marin.
Luka Bacchio's causing problems.
Yeah, he's a difference maker. I didn't really expect it, to be fair. I thought that, bringing in Johan Bakayoko, that's the kind of impact you'd expect. But Luka Bacchio picking up the ball, being much more direct with it than anyone else in this team.
I think that was fortunate because the thing is though, Luka Bacchio knows exactly what he's doing. He literally looks up at Marin, sees that Marin stopped, and then just runs into him.
Ball down the line, and Timothy Castagna can't quite get there. Banker does well. And that is now a throw-in for Belgium, and the Belgian fans in a party atmosphere. I think that's Peter Wright, wasn't it?
They needed that. Tedesco needed to score early today because if say they'd gone 20 minutes, it was still 0-0. The fans would have started to get frustrated. So would have the players, and it would have been heading towards another disaster.
Yeah, I think the big thing that gives Belgium the edge over Romania that Ukraine didn't have is that physicality. Because obviously they're going to have the technical edge, and we're seeing that with players like Luka Bacchio, like Jeremy Doku. But it's the fact that Romania could pretty much bully those Ukrainian players. A very young squad, very small squad. But this Belgium side has got some really physical players in Amadou Onana, of course Lukaku. That goes without saying. Even Luka Bacchio is quite a strong player. Of course Onana on the edge, but he has lashed at that one. And Nita will catch that.
There's a let-off in there for Marin, who comes back in and clears the ball across his own penalty area.
He seems to be an erratic player, that number 6, Marin.
Yeah. I always lose track of him because there's obviously 2 of them on the pitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the one sitting in just needs to calm down. Like, very risky there, clearing it across your own box.
Stanchu manages to flick that towards Marin, loses it though, and now here's Kevin De Bruyne. And he's going to go on a drive, and he sticks it through the legs of someone. Here comes De Bruyne, Doku overlapping, Lukaku making the run through. He slots it across to Luka Bacchio, got to shoot. He's taking way too long. Now cuts in.
What a
big
save.
save from Nita. Has Luka Bacchio held on to that too long, though?
Yeah, 100%. It all comes through naive defending from Romania. Really, really silly. They try and read what De Bruyne is going to do. Ratiu gets sent completely, and then was it Dragusin just came flying in, expecting to get the ball and got none of it. Luka Bakayoko there, he waits for the defenders to set themselves, then gets a shot away. It's a very good save, but he could have got a shot away before any of the defenders turned up.
Exactly, and he makes it way too predictable by coming inside, because you're not going to come inside and drill it to the near post very often. But Tonga, that one is a wild attempt at goal.
But yeah, I think the goalkeeper could already dive before Luka Bacchio shot, because he knew where it was going to go. Because if it did go across the near post, the defenders would have just blocked it.
Yeah, it's a smart short corner routine. De Bruyne touches it to Doku, plays it into Vertonghen. That's clearly straight off the training ground.
Yeah,
almost
thing
paid
is,
dividends.
Romania looks settled when Belgium or when they're in possession, or when Belgium have got the ball with their own centre halves. But whenever Belgium come forward, Romania look all over the place.
Yeah, it's much more erratic than we saw in the game against Ukraine. They're very disciplined, very regimented. They all clearly understood what their role was and what was being asked of them. But in this game, that hasn't really happened yet. And we haven't really seen them come forwards, because when they attack, they form an almost 3-4-3 type shape. Marin sits between the two centre halves. He can still push forward and sweep if need be. But then also you have your 2-8s. They sit, the wing backs come and support the wingers, who almost form a front three there with Dragus. It's a nice attacking shape. We just haven't really seen them been able to use it yet. They've not really got on the ball, but they are trying to come forwards now. Again, though, they lose that physical battle. Tielemans deemed to have committed a foul, though, here. A little bit soft.
Yeah, a little bit soft, saying the things that the referee has let run. Is an interesting decision from Marciniak. But yeah, smart there from Marin. Knows exactly what he's doing, draws the foul.
Yeah.
And now Romania have got a chance from the set piece to try and cause some problems.
Yeah, and we saw how obviously those worldy efforts that they were putting in against Ukraine made the difference. They could get something here that would just give them a bit of lift off in this game, a little bit of belief. That could be massive.
Yeah. Will be Marin or will it be Man? If it's, you expect it to be Man, no, it'll be Marin to whip it in.
Towards the back post, Radu Dragoshin, but he's not winning that in the air. And that is going to bounce out for a corner.
They'll take that though, Romania.
That'll let Romania put some more pressure on now. Stanciu, the captain, over this one.
Right
Got
idea
a bit
though.
of height in the box here.
Yeah, it was the right idea to try and find Dragoshin with that ball.
And it's to the edge. Dennis Mann trying to dart inside. Doesn't work. And that is a rogue strike there. I think that was Marin.
That was Michaela.
Mihaela.
Mihaela.
Coming into this game, that is not reminiscent of the one from Stanciu in the Ukraine game.
Again, a weird decision. I don't know why he's come into this game. For Ionescu, you wouldn't change it, would you? If you've just beaten Ukraine 3-0, you would not change it up.
Yeah.
It's an interesting decision.
A bit harsh on Florinel Coman.
Yeah.
Who I thought was quite decent in that game.
Yeah, he did alright.
Obviously got hooked after 60 minutes, but still. Played well.
Yeah. Good feet from Marin. Post it through to Dragos.
Do you think it's weird that Hadji doesn't get in this team? Is it just the role they play? Because you've got almost... I know it's a 4-1-4-1, but they're not really attacking midfielders. They're more central midfielders. So is there really a spot for Hadji in this team?
And I don't know. I think, again, I feel like he's another one that is boosted because his name is Hadji.
Undoubtedly.
Exactly.
I
think he's a good player. I don't think he's brilliant, though.
Yeah, I mean, it says it all that he's out on loan at Deportivo Alaves right now.
Yeah, not good.
But equally, I don't think Razvan Marin playing sort of like Empoli is indicative of a fantastic footballer.
I like Empoli.
That's good.
Ratio against Doku. Hasn't stood a chance. Absolutely done
inside Lukaku. Unfortunately, his touch taking us back to the Stone Ages. Now a chance, though, as Doku bursting into the box. Lukaku again. Doku wriggling through players, but it's dealt with there.
It is bloody
Just
murder
about.
on that left-hand side between Doku and Ratiu. Ratiu does not stand a chance. He's getting, because he's committing. He's committing his body shape one way or the other. So Doku just goes, well, he's put all his weight on his right foot, so I'm going to go left and absolutely send him.
Doku reads it.
Yeah.
Wonderfully. Reads the game wonderfully. And if Lukaku was able to control a football, again...
He's a similar analogy last night, but watching Ratiu and Doku is like watching,
De Bruyne, a chance for Belgium, trying to put it in the box, but it's blocked.
Yeah, it's like watching a granddad, letting his grandson through on purpose. But he's not. It's just Ratiu cannot defend against Doku. Simple as that.
To be fair, there becomes a point where the granddad also can't keep up with the kid.
It does, yeah. Maybe that's the stage right now. Belgium corner then, a chance to double their lead. It's been a very fast-paced game, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it has been high tempo. And not because either side's knocking the ball about particularly like Spain were, where they were deliberately putting a lot of tempo in it, but the manner in which the game is being played, in that it's very... As soon as Romania get the ball, it's let's go forwards as quickly as possible, throw it, just kick it
running.
It then means when Belgium get the ball, there's a lot of space to exploit. And that's fallen well for Mihaela. Coming inside, can he get a shot away? It's blocked. Still keeps it alive. Can he shift it to a teammate? What
happened to him?
is going on in there? Why is he still lying on the floor? It's an absolute mess, and it's given against
There's
Romania.
3 players on the floor, 2 for Belgium, 1 for Romania. What happened to Mihaela?
I don't really know. He drove inside, had a shot, it's blocked,
Fell over.
and then something happened.
And have a look back, just
unlucky
in
for
case
Tielemans.
there is a penalty in there. But I don't know what happened to him. Here we go. He cuts inside, has a shot, it's blocked.
And there, he just seems to lose his footing and decides to just... then his hand gets stood on by Luka Bacchio.
Oh, that's why he went down. Get up though, mate. He got in the way of his teammate.
Yeah.
Oh,
That one's got to hurt.
That is going to hurt. I don't know, he flopped like a dead fish.
I don't know what. Yeah, he then put all his body weight on that hand. Look,
Yeah.
like rolling over it. But yeah, the physio's now attending to that.
I don't know why he didn't. He said lying on the floor though. Just get out of the way. I get his hand hurt. So don't roll around. He's going to hurt. They're going to bandage it up. Obviously, that is
Also,
painful.
I know he fell to the ground, but why is he lined up like a starfish?
And I'm saying, he flopped like a dead fish with his hands behind him. Not like that. No dead fish has ever looked like that.
Yeah, silly place to leave his hand. Exactly, knick-knack. Like he lied on the floor and stuck his hands out like he's sunbathing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was almost really good. It was a little bit clunky, any attacking move with Lukaku is going to be, but it almost worked out. Ratio able to get back in the end.
He got an assist for your fantasy team then, didn't he?
Lukaku, yeah, my captain. Cooking.
God.
Wait until he accidentally puts one in. Rather than everything he's been trying to do over the last 2 games. But Belgium finally with a goal in this tournament. That's quite useful.
That is, yeah.
Couldn't get one in 90 minutes against Slovakia.
So
they had a couple in the back of it
the
now.
only team who haven't scored a goal are France, technically.
Yeah. But also, I was having an argument this morning about Lukaku or Schick as captain. If Lukaku doesn't score, I'll be really ruining the decision to captain him over Patrick Schick. Schick obviously getting that goal for Czechia.
I've got Banku.
As your captain?
They're not my captain,
Oh, right.
just in the
I was
team.
going to say. Yeah, well, I've also got De Kuipers, who hasn't started. But, oh well.
My captain was Harry Kane.
Nice. I need another Lukaku goal or assist to better that.
Yep. Yeah,
Onana.
I think Romania will just be happy to get the half time now. If they score a goal, they score a goal.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yes, they did score 3 goals against Ukraine. That looks really. It looks like they're brilliant coming forward, but 2 of them were from 25 yards out. Like they were just wonder strikes. Yeah. And I'm not like brilliant strikes, but I wouldn't say they created those chances, especially not the Stanchu one. I mean, Lunin passed it to Man, who passed it to Stanchu, smashed it top goal corner.
Very true, but it doesn't really matter how they go in, just that they do. And if they can get through, they may set up a tie against England.
Yes. Which I think I'd take.
To be fair, not if they're anywhere above 3rd. If they can get 1st or 2nd, I mean, arguably that might be a more difficult tie given how England have been playing, but if they finish 2nd in the group, they'll face 2nd in Group D, which is, at the moment, France.
That would be a brilliant game though, wouldn't it?
And if they can top the group, they'll face 3A, B, C, D.
So anyone.
Well, that's like at the moment that'll be Scotland, Albania, Slovenia, or Austria. Austria.
Now
remains
I'm worried that we're in for a bit of a weak round of 16 with the teams you just mentioned.
I definitely don't.
How many of those go through? 2? 1.
2 out of the 6, but you would expect that Czechia. I don't know actually, because Czechia would have to beat.
So you expect it to be Group A and Group A, especially if Scotland win tomorrow. That put them to 4 points.
I think Austria through. Hang on, we'll just go to the lucky loser thing. I think Austria. I think Belgium. I don't think it'll be Slovenia, but I think Serbia could win, and then they would go through, right? No, Denmark will be on 2 points. So it's unlikely we see someone in that group unless Slovenia beat England. So let's hope that doesn't happen.
I wouldn't bet against it.
Yeah.
Also, just in Nick saying that Lukaku turns like an oil tanker.
He does. He really does.
Absolutely brilliant.
But also, we could, if there's a winner in Scotland-Hungary, they will likely go through.
Yeah. Especially if Scotland. Scotland, because they're on 1, aren't they?
Yes, they'll be on 4 points.
Hungary are on 0.
But that does involve Scotland winning a game of football.
Which could be possible.
Which they haven't done in the Euros in 40 years, something like that.
Well,
30 years.
Times are changing.
They still haven't scored a goal in 30 years.
They have.
No.
Well,
they haven't scored a goal.
Yeah, but McTominay.
Fabian Schär and...
he did, but on UEFA the goal went down as a McTominay goal because McTominay's in my fantasy team.
Well, it definitely shouldn't.
Well, it did, so... Well, they can't take the points away now and I'll sue them.
Yeah, it did go down as a McTominay goal, to be fair.
I know it did. Because it was going on target. I think it was going on target and then Schär for the top goal corner.
Yeah.
It's the same top goal corner. It's the second time I said that.
Anyway.
Settled. Game is settled.
Gives it to Tielemans, which isn't really ideal for Belgium, I don't think.
No.
When the game was in a bit of
Although
a
we
flow
say
state,
that,
when the game was
here
a little
comes
bit
Doku
open.
against Ratiu.
Yeah, that's
Murder.
No, that's really good.
Well
Stood him
defended.
up.
He
kicked it out
didn't.
for the
Yes. I seen. He stood side on. Didn't commit his body
corner.
weight.
Didn't dive in.
Stood him up. Jostled. Dive to the ball off him.
Boxer. What's this?
Jostling.
He's ready to knock out Doku.
Well, I don't.
Why is that like this?
They weren't. That's just like they're like that. He's jostling.
He's doing the robot. Anyway.
No, never done the robot.
Corner now for Belgium shows. For De Bruyne. Now Luca Bacchio. Doku. Can he make the chance happen here? It's a good shot, good save. Luca Bacchio has managed to win another corner and Belgium can keep putting the pressure on. Romania just look a bit of a mess in these
Just got to ride it out.
situations.
Just got to ride it out.
Someone's got to get in front of this though.
Big save from
Huge
Nita.
stop, yeah.
Again, though, Doku has got this Romania defence on ropes.
Yeah. Was Lukaku complaining it didn't pass there? I swear I just saw him in the box moaning.
I wouldn't pass him even his fat the goal by himself. He'd probably offside.
Yeah. Here's Castagna.
Yeah, Romania seem to lack that regiment. They seem to lack that solidity of the banks of the 4 and the 5 in terms of when they drop in. So the thing is, Ukraine, they sat in the 4, they sat in the back of 4, and then the bank of 5 in the middle, and then they would hoof the ball to Dragas. Dragas would hold it up, and then Man and Koeman would bomb on down the wings, and he'd lay it off or he'd lay it into Marin. Problem is, they're not getting into those banks, they're not getting into that shape,
also,
but they're not finding...
You look at the goal they conceded, though, and it didn't come from Belgium coming forwards, it came from Romania's getting caught out, playing out. And that's the key difference, is that what Tedesco has done is watch that game, seen how Romania are pressing, are building out, and built a pressing structure around that.
Yeah.
Because look at Belgium's press tonight, they are winning the ball back so consistently. They got the goal through that. And if Romania can't work out how to stop losing the ball...
Well, I'm saying,
then
I'm intrigued to see what Iordanescu can come up with. That's why he'll want to get to half-time at 1-0, because then he can cut something, give it a bit of tinker.
That's the issue. I don't think Iordanescu is a revolutionary manager.
He has his way. He has his way of winning, and if that doesn't work, he's done for.
He set up really well defensively, and that worked against Ukraine. I'm sure it will work against Slovakia, and they'll get through. And that's all they need. But ultimately, they're not going to be able to challenge elite teams, because what sets apart the manager like Tedesco and Nagelsmann is their ability to think on the fly, to adapt to situations, and to consider opposition and stuff like that. Romania have a great system, and that works for them.
I think he's set up for the
individual
objective.
positions. Exactly.
The objective is to challenge at the Euros. He's challenged at the Euros. If they get through, they can turn up against France in the round of 16, get tanked. They've done it. They've challenged at the Euros. They've got there. I mean, they want to be tanked, but...
This was also the other benefit of playing about 50 formations in qualifying, is you can change it up for the opponent.
Yeah.
So at least Portugal and Belgium have that. Here's Luca Bacchio. The overlap of Castagna. Luca Bacchio takes aim, it takes a deflection, goes over the bar, another chance.
From what we've seen from Belgium and Portugal, was it just first game rustiness for both sides? Because Portugal looked really convincing earlier, and Belgium have looked really good in this first half an hour or so here.
Yeah, maybe so. I think Portugal played a very disciplined Czechia side in their opening game, so I think that did make a difference. I also think that Belgium were very good in the opening game. Lukaku just missed a hell of a lot of chances. Like, that could have been 4-1 Belgium quite easily.
I mean, he's put through on goal twice in the first 5 minutes.
Well, exactly, and if that goes in, that's a game state change.
And then Schran's going to go to the other end and score. Ball in, hacked away.
Exactly.
Romania.
Schran's, by the way, current top goal scorer at the tournament.
Joint with Musiala. That's why I want Dragas to score.
Because then he'll be joint top.
He'll be joint top with Musiala and Schran's.
The boys.
The boys. Sign him up.
Yeah. No idea who's going to win Golden Boot, because apparently nobody wants to score any goals.
But yeah, apart from their own net.
Yeah. We saw another one today, didn't we?
Against Portugal. Fed up of it.
Doesn't happen to England, does it?
Yeah.
Maybe because we don't attack our position.
Yeah, they can't score. Well, equally, did Portugal really attack Turkey for their own goal?
Well, no. Well, Cancelo played an awful ball through, and then Turkey did the rest.
That's a foul. That is to be a card as well for Luca Bakayoko.
Luca Bacchio, mixing them.
That'd be a hell of a footballer, by the way.
Yeah.
Luca Bacchio into the book.
Yeah, I don't asking for that card. I'm surprised he hasn't picked up any sanction for that. But yeah, really good from Dragus to pick off that ball.
That's what he did in the first game. Got the ball into him, and then he caused problems.
Yeah.
Because he is a big brute. Yeah, into the book. Goes Luca Bacchio, and he will miss the next game as well.
You were so desperate to say Luca Bakayoko again.
But no, he's in the book now, and he can't play against Ukraine. So he's had a good game today, and he can't play against Ukraine.
He got booked in the opening game.
Yes.
He's only on for 30 minutes, wasn't he?
Remember, him and Rodri now have been banned.
Yeah. Poor Rodri getting banned. That'll be alright, they don't really need him for that game, and that gives a good chance to Martin Zubimendi, to be fair.
That's a lovely ball across the man. That pass has got to be better. Got to be a better pass down to Marin. That is really poor from Man. He's had a decent game. He had a good game on Monday. That pass has got to be better.
Yeah, the other issue for Belgium now is on one hand they want to give Luka Bacchio the full 90 because he can't play against Ukraine, and obviously with rotation and stuff you might as well play him, rotate others who are going to have to play in the Ukraine game. But on the other, he's on a yellow card, and that's obviously a liability.
Yeah.
You'd like to think him being a forward he wouldn't have to do anything stupid, but you never know.
Yeah.
Here is Man cutting inside dangerously, gets a shot away, but Castillo sees it all the way, and it's a good save.
He's a really good player.
Plays football at Parma, right? Parma Calcio?
I don't know. But he's a good player. Yeah, cuts inside well there. Not a great... Shots not going to trouble with Castells, but decent effort.
Parma.
Nice. Good player.
Notched up 13 goals and 6 assists this season in Serie B.
Fair enough, and he's killing it this
tournament. I thought for a moment that was Serie A. And I was thinking, this is like actually the second coming of Messi, but no.
That's again really poor from Rassi. Doku has got that man on a leash. Here's De Bruyne.
I was saying Parma went up as champions, so they will be Serie A next season. Anyway, here come Romania.
Dragus, he's doing well. He's doing well now to hold that ball up, and it's starting to show. They're getting the ball into Dragus, and he's holding it up. That is another crap pass, though.
Can drive it forwards. Now Luca Bacchio is in behind. Wow. This is a good chance for Belgium. He darts inside. Banker comes across, and he makes the crucial challenge. And that's out for a corner.
Brilliant defending from Banku because he does well to recover.
Belgium forwards, specifically on the right-hand side and up front. But time just seems to stop.
Just drive. He stops because he thinks he's going to cut inside, but then the problem is Burker and Banku work well together there. Just to stop him cutting inside, they share him outside and then put out for a corner. But yeah, Romania done really well now because of that. They've gone 36 minutes without conceding, which if they hadn't conceded in the first minute, we'll be sitting here going, that's really good.
Yeah.
De Bruyne then to put the ball into the box. It's not a bad ball, and it's gone all the way through. And Man will get on the end of it, and now Romania can counter. They've got to get this right. This is a good opportunity. Got to get people forward. They've slowed down a little bit though, which is a bit of a problem, and they've slowed down completely, and that chance is gone.
And now Lukaku's getting back in. I love watching him play football.
You know when Lukaku's got back in, that you've taken too long.
Yeah. Ball forwards looking for the run of Dragus, and he almost gets there.
Was he? I
mean, he thinks he's been grabbed there by Valface.
There was an arm.
Have a look.
There was an outstretched arm, but I don't think it was enough.
The thing is, I just don't think he's getting there, unfortunately.
I don't know. No, the arm came across it. It looked like if there was a shirt grab, then I would have been convinced, but there wasn't really. The arm just came across it.
Yeah, he doesn't get pulled down before because he actually runs to the ball.
Yeah.
He just doesn't get there because he's not ahead of the man. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's any grounds for a penalty there. For Tongan. Brilliant to see him still going strong.
Is it?
All right. It's better than who was playing there the other night? I'm trying to remember now. De Bast.
Oh, he was crap.
Well, exactly.
He was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah. And Carrasco at left back was an experiment, to say the least.
Yeah. Yeah. 5 minutes to play then.
Iordanescu clearly very passionate on the sidelines. He's upset the assistant manager there. No, not the assistant manager, the fourth official.
Yeah, he's apologising because I think he complained out the penalty, and then he watched the back, and I think what he was saying there was he thought he was pulled back by the shirt, but he wasn't. Yeah. So he went over and had a laugh and smiled with him and shook his hand. I'd like to see that from managers. Whereas Jurgen Klopp will bite his ear off all game and treat him like crap. Yeah.
The other thing, of course, to know the difference between these two, the Slovakia game, the Romania game. Do you think Martin Dubravka being the Slovakia goalkeeper makes a difference? Just that he is a better quality goalkeeper than Nita?
Yeah, but Nita's made some big saves today, and I don't think he saves the first one. I think Dubravka saves the first one.
I think Dubravka saves the first one. Look at the saves he made in that Belgium game.
Yeah.
Not sure of a fair view.
That's what I mean. If they have got a player, a very quality goalkeeper, what's his face? The Inter goalkeeper.
Oh, Cyprian Tatarusanu.
Has he stopped playing football then?
Well, he hasn't played for a bit, to be fair, so it probably makes sense.
Radu.
That one makes a lot more sense, Ian at Radu. As to what, he should be in that. I thought he was at Bournemouth last season.
No. Really? Is he not part of Nottingham Forest's 7,000 goalkeepers? Man's lost it. De Bruyne, that is a terrible pass looking for Lukaku. Recovered by Onana. Tielemans.
He's been on loan at Bournemouth.
Lovely ball.
Makes 5 appearances. He has not notched up a single green rating in any of his seasons ever in football.
Maybe it's good thing, isn't it?
He had a 4.6 rating in 2 games in Inter in 21-22.
What did he do?
And other than that, 5.9 in his 5 games at Bournemouth this season, a 6.7 in a full campaign with Auxerre, 6.6 in a full campaign with Cremonense. Well, they're not full campaigns, about half campaigns there. 19 games at Genoa, where he got an assist and got a 6.0 rating overall.
I didn't.
And then, did you know? Nice. And then, the season before that, 33 games, 6.2 rating. But I guess it's just not deemed to be very good because he's 27, so he's not old. He just doesn't really play.
I'm hallucinating. He's like 33 for his whole life.
Doku managed to take it past Ratu, but Ratu has... I don't really know what happened there. Don't know how it's not a foul.
I don't know what happened, but I know he definitely involved something illegal.
Well, either Doku's just sat down or Ratu's fouled him.
Yeah.
So...
that's unlucky.
Castagna does well. Here's Luca Bacchio. Tries to play that through De Bruyne. Does find De Bruyne. It's a very tame shot, though. And
I think he's tried to
problem
pass.
This time for Nita.
The power on that, I think he tried to pass.
He has. He's forgetting that the striker he's playing alongside runs in 0.2 times speed. I was going to say, you see the motion of his legs going.
Advantage played there. That is a lovely ball.
Ball through Romania almost gets there. Those diagonal balls for Romania are causing a lot of issues at the moment. A few balls that have almost found their...
And this half, flown by the way. Only 3 minutes remaining. Yeah. Great response from Romania.
Yeah, they're full hard. I thought after a goal after, 74 seconds, I thought Belgium would take control from there, but they've not.
No.
And I think, while, yes, that's really good for Romania, and no slights to them for their performance... It does open up further questions about Belgium.
Oh, 100%.
Because they should be able to score more.
Yeah. I do worry about the lack of scoring in these first 2 games. They might come out in the second half and score 3 and then we'll shut up. But they have looked so inaccurate.
Yeah. We're talking about the potential matchups for Romania in the next round. They would be the same for Belgium.
Yeah.
So if they finish 3rd in this group, then they will play... one of Group C, which is England. So, wouldn't mind that, to be fair, given how bad they've been.
Oh, I don't know. The thing is for Belgium is their lack of scoring. It doesn't worry me in terms of being able to win games in terms of they won't score. It worries me that it will allow other teams to get back in the game. Take this game, for example. Because they've only scored 1, they haven't killed off the game. Romania could go up the other end and get an equaliser. And then suddenly they're bang in trouble.
Yeah.
And that's the point that we are at in this game. Is that Belgium haven't put Romania to bed, haven't killed the game off, and they could come back to regret that later in the game. Who knows?
Yeah. Indeed. But yeah, and obviously if Belgium do go through 2nd in the group, tough tie against Netherlands or France, I think they could get really bad in that game. And Netherlands haven't looked particularly good at this tournament. They looked better against France with Simmons playing in a more central role. But even then, Frimpong should have scored and didn't.
That's a sloppy corner given away by Face. No, by Tiate. Tiate, that's the one. About Face. I know that one wasn't about Face, but he is rubbish. Like, let's not beat around the bush here. About Face is not
we'll see how
good
he gets on the Premier
centre-half.
League next season.
Well, we've seen him. Rubbish.
He was okay in the Championship. Headed well over the bar there.
He's got
Good
to do better.
chance. Big chance of Burka.
Got to do better with that.
Just got under that too much.
That was a typical defender's header. Cleared it. If he does it at the other end, he'll be getting high fives and claps on the back all day long. But I heads it into the Romanian punters.
Punters.
Look at
They've
them.
not shown up for the day, have they?
The ultras.
Yeah, the punters.
Minute to play.
Yeah, a minute of additional time.
Says how fast that first half was. We only got a minute added on.
I feel like that all of the first halves had only a minute added on though, recently.
Because that's on the new FIFA rule. They had on about 25 hours.
Yeah, but it just seems they've only got two options, either 1, 5 or 9.
Yeah, I've only seen one.
Three
Or
options.
I've only seen 1, 5, or 4 or 5. I haven't seen a 2 or 3 yet. I think
What was the... I swear there was 9 minutes in one of them.
that was one of yours. It was one of the late ones.
Yeah.
Was it Austria France? Was it?
Might have been. We had a lot of injuries. We had Mbappe in that game, didn't we?
Yeah.
Go down.
That's it though. That's half
Yeah,
time.
that was the game in 9. But there we go. As you say, half time here in Cologne. At the break, Belgium lead by a goal to 0 thanks to the goal from Yuri Tielemans. But since the second minute, it's been fairly quiet in front of goal. Belgium had chances but unable really to take them. Romania have played incredibly well but unable to create anything really. Not bad though from Romania. A good response to conceding early. For Belgium, are they looking a little bit better?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's positive to take from that half for both sides, really. Yeah, as you say, Belgium a marked improvement on their game against Slovakia. I mean, they had a similar chance. I mean, they had a glorious chance in the first few minutes against Slovakia. They didn't take it. However, today they have taken that chance and it has paid dividends. They lead here at half time. So that's an improvement. They took a big chance, they scored it, and they lead in the game. That's the difference. That is the big improvement, is that they are winning the game. They have finally scored a goal at Euro 2024. For Romania, though, they will be very, very happy with how this game has turned out. Yes, Iordanescu and his team will be frustrated that they conceded within a minute. A very, very annoying way to concede. But the way they responded to that has been magnificent. They then spent the next 44 minutes holding it at 0-0 technically. So a really, really good response. They've kept themselves in the game. That is the big thing. This game is not over because of how Romania responded. To be honest, I thought they conceded 1 or 2 more and we'd be sat here 2 or 3-0 down at half time. But they're not. They rallied, they got back in the game, they've had a few chances themselves, we've seen some big saves from Casillas, and they've dug deep and they've kept themselves in this tie, only 1-0.
Do you think that's a concern for Belgium then? Because 69% possession in that first half, that's a lot of you completely dominated the ball. 0.7 XG from 10 total shots in that half, but they just weren't very accurate. They missed a big chance, only 4 of those 10 were on target, 2 off target, obviously the rest blocked. But that's just... Would Belgium have wanted to score more in this half?
Yeah, 100%. Saying that they went 1-0 up within a minute and, Tedesco will know.
Push on from
and that's the thing. Yes, it's an improvement on what happened against Slovakia, but I still don't think it's good enough to challenge an elite level.
Yeah.
If you have an inability, obviously I know you still have to go, but if you have an inability to kill off games, it will cost you massively. And it could cost them massively today if they aren't careful. Romania are a good side and they could cause some difficulty. But yeah, it will be worrying for Belgium. They haven't killed this game off. It's been a lack of clinicality in front of goal really, and I feel like it's disjointed up there. Doku again has had Ratu on skates in that first half, but his end product is just lacking too much. And he's not getting enough. Lukaku, as we said, moves in slow motion. Nick says turns like an oil tanker. That sums it up.
De
Bruyne hasn't really got into this, and I feel like that is where Belgium can improve. Yeah. Getting De Bruyne into this game, because suddenly your creativeness and your chances and your quality of chances skyrockets.
Do you think it's another example though of Pep players being unable to play outside of Pep systems? That seems to be what it is.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, make sure, by the way, if you are watching along, get your thoughts on that first half in the live chat. We'll make sure to talk through them. And, of course, if you've got any thoughts on how either side have changed going into the second half.
Or questions.
And give off, or questions as well. Feel free to put them in there.
Not that we can answer them all, but we'll give it a go.
I want to talk about Belgium's group for a second. Do you think that it's been a help or a hindrance, the fact they've not really got another big team in there? Because I think you could look at it both ways. You could say on one hand, if they were having to play Netherlands, for example, rather than Ukraine next week, do you think there'd be a bit more fear there? But on the other hand, Netherlands probably would have won that opening game. Then suddenly, Belgium's situation looks a little less desperate. So it sort of goes both ways with having such a tight group. So what are your thoughts? Do you think they would have been better off in a group with someone like Netherlands?
I think the main thing out of the group is what has happened is the scheduling. I think because we look at the group on paper, Ukraine were the toughest test to Belgium.
Yeah.
Now, I think if Belgium played like they did in the Slovakia game against any of these three teams, they'd lose to all of them. So by that basis, if Belgium had played Ukraine first, they could have played crap in that game and then recovered it with 3 points at Romania, 3 points at Slovakia very easily. But because they're playing Ukraine last, they threw away the easy win at Slovakia. Tonight is proving tough, and Ukraine, which is going to be the toughest game of their group stage, is last when it matters most. When they need the points, they've got to go to Ukraine. And I think that it's cost them a little bit the way the fixtures have been scheduled.
But that would have, looking into the tournament, that would have been the perfect way to schedule them. Because you'd have gone in going, well, we can beat Slovakia, beat Romania and be through before we even have to play Ukraine.
Yeah,
but it's not materialised like that.
No.
So that's the problem. Do you think Belgium perhaps are a little bit too nonchalant about the fact they had Slovakia,
100%.
they took that too
because
easy?
They won't say it in the media, and Tedesco probably won't say it in the dressing room, but him and his assistant manager would have sat there in a private meeting and laughed when they found the group they'd gone, this is easy. We've got this in the bag. Look at these teams we've just drawn.
It's a bit bold to assume that they'd be that disrespectful of an opponent, but
I think they would
get
have.
what you mean.
Yeah, well, okay, maybe they wouldn't have gone, this is easy, we're going to piss it. But, they might have gone, okay, we can get through this great group pretty comfortably without any stress.
Which they should do. But they haven't so far. No. And if they lose to Ukraine and the other games and Ukraine and Romania and Slovakia draw, they find themselves out of the Euros. But that does feel like a circumstance that it's still in their control, provided they see out today's game.
Yeah.
But they might not.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Yeah, the goal though, well taken goal. Doku causing all sorts of problems. Lukaku using his one strength, which is his strength. And Tielemans with a very nice finish that probably should have been blocked or saved. And it was nearly blocked by Lukaku.
It was, yeah, to be fair. Again, you speak about him not being you're not able to get around him. He also can't move out of the way of things. But yeah, I think Belgium... Do you think, in a sense, Lukaku is their biggest issue? Because if you had Louis Openda in there, someone that could... You look at some of these chances, ITV retiring Romania on the ropes.
Sorry,
here, if Lukaku doesn't take an hour to turn around, is that a goal? When he links up with Doku...
I think if he just has a bit... Because he should know, as an experienced striker...
Here.
But on that one when the ball comes in and he muscles off Burka and then he spins, he should know that a naive defender, a Romanian defender, is just going to throw himself across there. So what you got to do, dummy it, take it one more, watch him slide in front of you, and then just score.
Or just turn any time in the same decade.
Yeah.
Would also help.
That's a good point. This was the De Bruyne drive that ended up being 50 metres.
Take that shot himself.
He could have, but the main focus for me with that was the really poor defending from Romania. They got lucky on that one because Ratiu and Burka with some really naive and pathetic defending, really.
Yeah, Luka Bacchio should have taken that shot earlier. De Bruyne could have taken that shot himself.
Yeah.
They got quite fortunate there, I think.
100%, and that will be something that Tedesco will make sure isn't going to happen again. He'll want them to do exactly what they did in the first half. Go out there, score early, put this game to bed. 2-0, don't think Romania come back. 1-0, they're still in the game.
Yeah, very much so. I still think there is a chance for Romania, and that is the problem for Belgium. If Romania were to win this, we'd be looking at it being very difficult for Belgium.
Yeah.
Obviously, a draw would still make it very difficult for Belgium, but at least if they win, they'd go ahead of Ukraine. So that if they beat Ukraine, they would go in to the next round. But yeah, I think it's very, very tight at the moment. Very difficult to call. The fact is, one of Belgium or Ukraine, even if Belgium win tonight, one of Belgium and Ukraine is out. You would expect. Oh, I guess if Romania win and the other game's a draw, then that could work.
Yeah. And Slovakia are out.
Yeah.
Which would be really harsh, because they've been brilliant in both games.
Yeah.
Yeah, they beat
couldn't
Belgium.
hold on against Ukraine.
Imagine, they would be so angry though if you exactly the complete opposite. If they'd beaten Belgium, lost to Ukraine, lost to Romania. That must be the most frustrating way to go. You did the hard part. Just
And they scored first as well against Ukraine.
yeah.
They just had to hold on a little bit longer.
Similarly to Slovenia, similarly to
Albania.
So there are a lot of nearlies.
There's still a chance for Albania.
There is.
They can beat Spain on Monday night. They would go through.
There is still a chance. Prediction, I'm sticking with my 2 on Romania.
What did I say? 3-0 Belgium.
3-0 Belgium.
100% sticking with that then.
Fair enough.
I think if Belgium can just unlock some of their more creative players, then they could definitely win the second half quite comfortably.
We're about to see a massive centre-half from Romania.
Are we?
We are.
Okay. I'm excited to see it.
I'm backing it. I'm backing it tonight.
Yeah. Do you think there'll be changes then for Romania at the break? Could we see Koeman coming? Could we see Hadji coming? Something like that?
I doubt it. I think Iordanescu will stick with what he likes. He'll stick with what he's got so far. I think he knows this. He knows this team were good enough on Monday. He knows how well they can play, and if they can find that again, they will challenge Belgium today.
But would he undo that change he made?
He could. Oh yeah. No, he could. He could undo the change that he has already made. Yeah, because he realises that wasn't a great idea. But yeah, no. I think the problem is that the defence is pretty nailed on. I don't really see who is any upgrade or an equivalent in there. But yeah, it's that is attacking options that you can move around. For Belgium, they might make a change if they fancy it. I don't know what Tedesco wants to do.
Yeah, they could go. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Bakayoko at some point today. Bakayoko. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw Leandro Trossard. I think they'd be quite keen to get him involved in some capacity tonight.
Yeah.
Could see Carrasco in for Doku in that left wing back / left wing role. That would probably suit him quite well. But yeah, been a good game so far.
It has been a good game.
Be interesting whether Romania can fight back in that second half and really offer Belgium a challenge.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think this will be a good second half because I think Romania will bring the game to Belgium, even if that means that Belgium are going to win this 2-0, 3-0. And I think they will have attacks. They will have chances, Romania, and if they take them, this is going to get very, very tasty.
Yeah, definitely. So, 25 votes in the polling chat, by the way, 60% backing Belgium. Obviously, then 28% going for Romania, 12% for a draw. It's probably quite accurate with the chances of victory for everyone today.
Yeah, it's actually perfect. If you asked me to give me percentages,
What a world we live in.
On which result's going to happen, that would be my way of portraying it.
Oh, wonderful then.
Feels weird. The last match week. This is the last game of match week 2. The last game of the 3-day football bonanzas.
Bonanzas.
I'm devastated. Yeah. What am I going to do when I wake up in the morning? I haven't got 3 games of football to watch in the afternoon. What am I going to do with my life?
Only 2. What are we going to do Thursday when there's not even 1?
I don't know.
Let's watch the Copper.
Also, we are still covering every single game. We'll be here 8 o'clock tomorrow. Got a whole day tomorrow. Should go to sleep. It's been a brilliant, brilliant tournament so far. Can't believe how quickly it's flown by.
Yeah.
But yeah, big second half then coming up. Big 45 minutes.
That's been a brilliant tournament. We've seen a lot of incredible goals, a lot of tight games. Hopefully it continues. As you say, still 6 more streams of the group stage to go.
Wow.
Between now and Wednesday.
And then we're into the knockouts.
That's our new intro for every stream.
Can't we please do that?
The knockouts.
Like, as the intro finishes, it shows the Euro 2024 on TFC. The knockouts.
Maybe not the weird, like, shower.
And I just camp in the middle of the screen, just go boxing.
Alright, maybe not that part.
We come up with good ideas, creative geniuses we are over here.
That's one word for it.
Romania need to create something they want to way back into this game as well.
Nice segue.
But yeah. I do like a segue. I feel like
I don't know how to respond to that statement.
Fair enough. No, I'm just gap filling. But yeah, no, I think really, really strong tournament so far.
Yeah. Dre Lord YT, thank you for tuning in, by the way, saying, enjoying your banter from San Diego, USA. Only have games in Spanish, so got you synced up for audio. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying our
good to hear
coverage of it, so thank you. Yeah.
Well, sorry, San Diego, did you say?
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever had a viewer from San Diego.
I can't imagine so.
Sure, is it it morning over there? My US knowledge isn't great.
Yeah.
I think
It depends what part of the US, to be fair.
I think it will be morning. Let us know. What's the time? What is the time for you? Your name. I forgot what's the name. Sorry.
True Law.
True Law.
But yeah. Anyway, it will be Romania to get us started in this second half.
I also have the only access in Spanish.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
strange. Big 45 then. Oh, look at the empty seats. Look at the Romanians gone.
That's hospitality, isn't it?
It's Farage.
Farage been round at half time. Anyway, nice topical English politics joke. Let's get underway for the second half.
Yeah. Romania, both sides know what they need to do. Anytime today.
Marciniak's whistle.
And
we are now underway here in Cologne.
It was a late night.
Ball with Burka.
Oh, Iordanescu's only just got out of the tunnel.
What's he been up to?
Having a piss.
Probably. Tiate. Lukaku misses the header, put back up in the air by Burka.
But it's Romania looks so disorganised. This is a really nice shot. They haven't zoomed in yet. It's a really nice aerial shot of just Romania just don't look as organised, as regimented as they were in that first game.
That's a lovely drill pass across the field though, picking out Dennis Mann, who will look to take on Tiate here and cause some issues. Ratiu goes back to Mann, who cuts inside here looking dangerous. Could look to strike one, does look to strike one. Powerful effort, saved well by Cohen Castiles. Drill by the way saying 1 p.m. in California on a Spanish network called Viz, or VIX. Nice.
Fair enough.
Yeah, 1 p.m. Makes sense obviously because the Copa America games will be in a few hours' time.
Oh yes, and that'll be yes.
There's a game 11 o'clock our time, I think. I want to say
I'm not watching that.
No, probably not. I think it's Ecuador because Kendry Paez
Alright.
will probably be involved. We hope.
Yeah, Mann's really dangerous cutting in like he did in the Ukraine game, cutting in on that left foot.
Yeah. Very dangerous player.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to see him in the Serie A next season. We'll have to watch out for some Parma games.
I might. I like him.
Yeah.
I might get a
I'm a
Man
little
shirt.
Dennis Mann
If Romania
fan.
get through, I'll get a Dennis Mann shirt.
Dennis Mann fan.
Yeah.
The fact there's not a Twitter Stan account called the Dennis Mann Stan,
Yeah.
that's disappointing. Here is About Face. There might be, to be fair. I don't know. I haven't looked.
I highly
Lukaku.
doubt there is.
Might be one Romanian fan. That is really poor from Luka Bacchio. Now to bring that under his control. But yeah. Burka across to Dragoshin.
Good
Now
start
Ratiu.
to second half for Romania.
Yeah. It has only been 2 minutes, but they haven't looked too nervy so far.
They've got the ball.
That is the key thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice exchange of passes, and they've got through here. There's a chance. Marin in behind. He's taken it too far, and the shot goes over. He just didn't get that out of his feet there. He just couldn't drive it.
Mihaila just, I mean, he's on his left foot. And,
What an opportunity. It just fell nicely here. Onana couldn't deal with it. Mihaila broke free. But
look
his
up,
legs...
look right. Look, he took himself, too wide, and there's a dreadful shot. That is a letdown. That was a huge chance for Romania.
Just bobbled up a bit there, didn't it?
Huge chance. Gets under it.
You're not going to get many more back than that,
Yeah.
are you?
Massive chance.
Yeah, a Dredor saying USA Bolivia at 3 for us in Copa tomorrow. That should be a good one. Should be an interesting one. I mean, USA should be Bolivia, but what is their group? I've not really paid any attention to the Copa.
That's the thing. As much as I want to pay attention to it, I'm never going to watch a game of it.
I know that Argentina won their opener.
Shot. Canada, right? They beat Canada.
And
Okay, well, I say I don't check it, but...
Perugia with Chile. I only saw that because Alexis Sanchez played.
Well, that's cool.
But yeah, USA Bolivia is 11 o'clock tomorrow night.
Mihaila. Romania starting with... Oh, that's a poor part. He is costing. Why has Iordanescu brought him in today? He has not played well. He is messing up big chances for Romania. He is the reason that moves are breaking down.
Get Coman back on there.
Lovely flick from Drago. Doesn't pay off, though.
And now Belgium can play out. Vertonghen. Down the line, and Tielemans now will lift it in behind. I'm not sure who he's seen. The ghost of Eden Hazard, potentially. No longer in this team, but he would have got there. Tiate wins it in the air. Here's De Bruyne fighting for it. Ratiu can't deal with that. And now Jeremy Doku taking on players here. Drives inside with purpose. But Ratiu will see that out for a goal kick.
Oh. I mean, I wasn't convinced that was a goal kick. That's a good question why he was seeing it out.
I was just going to check USA's group. Bolivia, Panama and Uruguay. They should get through.
Yeah, should get through.
Uruguay will be an interesting game.
But should win.
Wow.
What is the US side nowadays?
Pulisic, Weston McKennie.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Matt Turner in goal. So
Anthony Robinson.
Yeah. Tim Ream. Chris Richards, obviously at Crystal Palace.
That's not that bad.
Cameron Carter-Vickers. Tyler Adams.
Who's up front?
Weyer. Well, Sergeant Balogun.
Balogun,
Ricardo Pepe.
Yeah.
It's a good player. Yunus Musa.
Yunus Musa's good.
Yeah. Giovanni Reina, if they actually play him at this tournament. After that whole instant loss.
Oh, God.
At the World Cup.
Yeah. Good first five in the second half for Romania, showing intent. And look at this. You can see the clear bank. 4-1, 4-1.
Yeah.
That is exactly what Jordanski wants to see from his side. It's the first time we've really seen it all game.
Tiate plays that down the line.
Where's Ratiu going?
Here's Jeremy Doku. Wants to take on Drago's shin here. Puts it across the box. And that is dealt with by Nita just punching it away there. I think from Lukaku's head. Oh, Lukaku missed it. Either way, it's not in the back of the net.
Watching Ratiu and Doku tonight, it looks like Ratiu is defending against a different player. Like there's a ghost somewhere. Because Doku is so he's miles off Doku. It honestly doesn't look like he's defending against him.
The problem is you don't want to get too touch tight with a player like that, because then that's when they can react. If you're further away, if you have that distance like he has now,
a minute ago he ran past him.
That is an issue.
Like, this is good, and he's done well here.
De Bruyne. Jalal says, but we have the American Southgate in charge. Very true, Greg Berhalter.
Oh, he's still there.
Yeah. He survived the whole fiasco with the Rainers and then with his wife. There was so much going on.
Rubbish. Was he Swansea?
No, that's the Bob Bradley.
De
Bruyne curling one towards that far corner.
Managed?
No one of note, I don't think.
Oh. I swear he had a move somewhere in England or somewhere.
No, he was at Hammarby in Sweden. Then Columbus Crew for 5 years, and then the USA since 2018.
He survived 6 years. That is ridiculous.
Well, he was sacked in March 2023 and then brought back in August.
Oh yeah, of course, because the whole debacle.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the US would, you're sort of putting the shackles on that team by having a manager who isn't great.
Yeah. Doku's down anyway for Belgium. This is a bit worrying. Oh, he's just got up again. Oh, nice.
The problem is, I guess it's like in England where we want to have an English manager. You want to have an American manager, but because obviously the sport hasn't been popular in the US for long enough, there's not many US players who've then gone on to become managers. Exactly.
Where is
my
he now?
point. He is at. I remember. I want to say a national team. I want to think for a moment and then guess.
Okay. We'll come back to that.
He went somewhere, didn't
He is married while we wait for that. Plays the Draghi scene. I think you have to say it, and this is...
Canada.
Yes.
I think he's at Canada.
So the only known American manager that's pretty decent went to Canada.
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, that would have been a decent enough appointment, you'd think.
He was crap at Leeds, but yeah, it's Leeds.
I mean, yeah, he's had one game at Canada, they lost it. Admittedly, it was to Argentina.
Ah, okay.
So slightly more acceptable.
Yeah. I think it is fair to say that Romania have been the better side second half.
Yeah. Well, Belgium haven't really got going. They spent most of the time with their players on the floor. First it was Doku, now Vertonghen.
Well, that's what Romania are doing.
Maybe, just go around kicking them.
US Palace. Oh, but Holt plays for Palace for 19 games.
Jalal saying, I'd take Emma for the men's team. The US women's team will cook with her. Yeah, we certainly hope so.
What's his face doing? The guy who's there before Emma.
Oh God, you do not want Vlatko Andonovski.
Vlatko not.
But yeah, Jalal, we will be watching the Olympics. Of course, I'm very intrigued to see whether the US can win that, because I think they've got a really good team, and obviously with Emma Hayes now at the helm, that should be interesting. But we do have another channel, Jalal. If you want to join us over there, it's the Women's Football Chat. We're going to be live in a few weeks' time, I think, for England. Then, of course, covering as much of the Olympics as we can. Don't think we're going to do every game, because we're doing every game of the Euros. But we will cover a few games over there.
Do you think Emma would do it?
What, the men's US team?
Yeah.
Probably not simultaneously. It might be a bit heavy
De
on the
Bruyne.
schedule. De Bruyne takes aim. It's spilt but saved by Nita.
That's the first big chance of the second half.
Yeah.
And it's a good save from the Romanian keeper.
Yeah, really well saved. Anyway. Foutface winning that long ball from Romania. Now for a Romania throw. And this is the first change then of the game. 55 minutes gone. That's going to be Leandro Trossard on for Dodi Lukebakio.
He looked like a lost kid standing there, waiting to come on.
Also, I saw someone point this out the other night. I hate Belgium's numbers. Why is Trossard 9 and Lukaku 11? No, Lukaku's 10, isn't he? And then like De Bruyne's 11 or something.
On
like
what
that.
world is Romelu Lukaku a number 10?
That's exactly my point.
That is criminal behaviour.
I think it's that way, isn't it?
Trossard's 9.
That's what I mean.
This is rubbish. Take the shirts off. I don't know. Why would you say that?
Lukaku's number 10.
De Bruyne's 7.
I'll give Doku 7.
Who's
De Bruyne 10.
Well, who the hell is number 11 then? Doku.
No, he's 22.
Who have they given number 11 then?
I don't know. I'll check.
Kaminsky. Here come Romania. Here
Carrasco.
is Mihaila into Stanchu. Mihaila again.
Takes
Another
aim, it's
terrible
flying
shot.
over.
That bloke is rubbish. He is. No, I'm not even being rubbish. He's rubbish.
He also plays for Parma. He only has 6 goals and 2 assists this season.
He's rubbish. Where's that going? That's gone down the thing. It's gone into the
Even
concourse.
Belgium are waving that shot.
It's just
Down
gone
to the
past him and down there. Ball's in the bloody concourse, mate. Get him off.
Balls in the bloody... What's that accent?
What an accent.
You went like, balls in the bloody concourse, mate.
Bit of Aussie.
Yeah.
Doku dispossessed by Dragus. Romania can now come forward again. Oh, that's poor though, and it's Lukaku.
Lukaku plays it across to Kevin De Bruyne. Plays it across to Doku. They've passed it too many times. Doku
Terrible
keeps it
pass
alive.
from De Bruyne.
Lukaku is walking towards the edge of the box now. Lukaku strikes it, and that guy
Well, I thought that was going for 3 points.
Oh, Tiddle's just been spun around there.
By Mihaila, he is rubbish. Honestly, he's been terrible tonight.
Yeah, they should have got to hook him soon for Coman.
I don't know why Iornis is playing him.
Yeah.
What is he doing? And this was lucky in there. Marin
gave it
messing
away.
around.
This should have been a goal. I don't know what De Bruyne's allergy is to shooting tonight. Or putting a good ball across the box.
Yeah.
Free kick in a good area though, and they have got a bit of height about them, Belgium. Can De Bruyne pick someone out? Lukaku's lurking in there. It is going to find Lukaku, but it's a tame one.
Didn't get enough behind it.
Yeah. Just sort of shuffle that towards the goal.
Yeah. Great ball in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tries to flick it through, doesn't really work. Needs to leather it, try and get something behind it. Marin. Slots it lovely through to Ratu, who's in here. Oh, he's the wrong player. He's not the player you want in that position. He's frustrated because he doesn't know what to do.
Tonga does really well to get back in there, though, to be fair.
You don't want your right back going for on goal there. That's a lovely ball looking for Dragos. No, we go see that kick. Oh, if that had gone in, I would have got out of my seat.
Exactly.
Oh
if
my
a man
God.
named Dragus
And scored an overhead kick in the Euros, I'd have given him a standing ovation. Oh my God.
a yellow card in there for Banker.
That was nearly incredible. I thought we could see the chance back again. Yeah.
Trossard just getting caught.
Just cleaned him out there, Banku. Here was the overhead kick. Oh my God. He made contact with the ball. He made contact with the ball. If he'd caught that cleanly, we're in for goal of the tournament.
And he'd have been top scorer.
And he would have been top goal.
Joints up.
With Musiala and Schranz.
Without Face playing that in behind, looking for Jeremy Doku. Dragoshin comes across, and that's how to play now for a Belgium throw.
Good decision. I thought he was going to try and head it back to his goalkeeper, and that would have gone horribly wrong.
Yeah.
But a very decent second half from Romania. It's been much more even. Tedesco starting to sweat now. At least wiping it from his brow.
Do you think Tedesco will be somewhat concerned? The fact they're only 1-0 up, 30 minutes to go. There's still a chance Romania get a goal in this game.
Yeah.
That makes Belgium's job much more difficult. This is a nice play, though. Lukaku unable to get there. Smashed away by Banku.
Concede.
By Mihailo.
Shock. His goalkeeper was just caught, taking it.
This is really smart, by the way. Trossard obviously realising you can be offside from a throw. Well, you can't be offside from a throw.
Yeah, why has he levered that out?
Yeah.
And there's some flares in the Romanian end now. They believe. Do you think they go 60th minute? Set him off. Get him up.
Maybe the flares have got like a timer attached to them.
Yeah.
An hour in, off they go.
Oh, skimmed by Ratiu. Ball's bouncing around. Out for Belgium throw.
It's Trossard. Holds on to it well. They're holding in the corner here.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know what's happening.
Dragoshin. Here's
Trossard. What's he doing? Trying to dribble it. Oh, it's offside. Lucky, because I don't know what Dragoshin was trying to do, dribbling out his own penalty here, dribbling out his own corner. Look at the tricks and flicks he's pulling off here. But yeah, Nita then to fire it forwards for Romania. Half an hour to play. The Romanian fans, they're loving it. They are loving it, despite the fact their team's losing, willing them on to try and find a goal.
Chiarte, good header. And then Doku unable to hold on to that. Here come Romania. Stanciu plays that towards Banker. Is he going to get there? Castanier's going to get in front of him. But Banku wins it back. He's fighting for it. Tielemans under pressure. Finds De Bruyne. He's got space to drive into. Plays it wide into Doku. Doku against Ratiu. Comes inside. Jeremy Doku comes inside again. He's taking Dragoshin to the cleaners, and then the shot into the side net.
Yeah, he is just running rings around this back line. Like, Dragoshin is just like...
But again, he lacks end product. He lacks that ability.
So he does all this,
and
then just lashes it into the side netting.
Yeah.
Waste.
Also, while we have an American in chat, I'm going to talk about this briefly. Chelsea apparently talked to sign Jonathan David, which is an interesting one.
Any Canadian?
Yes, but I thought since Trelaw is American, might have seen more of Jonathan David.
Because it's in the North American region, right? I don't like that decision at all.
No.
Why would we pay a shooting amount of money for a bloke who, A, I don't think's an elite player. B, we've already got Nicholas Jackson. That is a brilliant ball through.
Lukaku's in. He's got to score. He does score. Lukaku breaks in behind. And he's scored. Belgium 2, Romania 0. Belgium should have it from here. Really good stuff. They slide through Lukaku. Nobody can catch him this time. And he slots it past the goalkeeper. Okay, now, what percentage chance do you think that there is that this is offside?
None.
None?
He doesn't know he's ran ahead of them. Oh,
that is tight, isn't it?
He's on.
You reckon? Yeah,
I think
he does
he's
look on. I guess we'll have to... I mean, also
well taken goal.
Tell us.
Oh, and again, no need to. You're being beaten at your near post there, mate, too easily. Got to get a hand to it as well.
Yeah.
And as I always say, if you get a hand to it, you've got to keep it out. because clearly it shows you could get there.
Well, I don't think...
Offside. Offside.
Yeah, it's been disallowed.
No goal.
Disallowed for offside.
ITV to show replays. I don't get to do the check. Off. It was off.
Wow.
Now this is getting spicy.
There goes my Lukaku fantasy team points again. He's just not allowed to score, that man, is he? And now there was a flare in the Belgium end. That excitement has been ruined. Dennis Mann.
No, he's got to shoot. Was a handball.
They're claiming there was. De Bruyne breaking away here, dragged down. That'll be a yellow card.
Romania are going for it now and they're getting caught out. They've got to find a balance here.
I said, clinical finish, offside, surely not. Let's see the replay again. Yeah, we're not getting one here. Now we won't. Drew saying Chelsea fan here too. He's like 5'9". That's what we love to hear, Drew. But yeah, I'm not sure about him. That did hit the hand of Tielemans' foot. Come on, that's not getting given, is it?
You never know in the modern game. No. And Marius Marin has been booked as well. But yeah, Romania really stepping up here and they're getting caught. They've got to find a medium here. Yes, they need to go for the game, but there's plenty of time to do that. There's 25 minutes left. They've got away with one already, with that goal being ruled off.
I'm saying that Jonathan David, 33 goal contributions this season in the Liga.
You know, I think I could get 3.
No.
Yes.
Maybe if you pass him to Mbappe, he runs the length and scores, yeah.
Penalties.
You're not scoring a penalty against Donnarumma.
No, not
De
all.
Bruyne's in.
What is
Can he hold it up? Tries to play it across. Lukaku
Great drop of the
is
shoulder.
turning. He's still turning. Good save,
Really
to be
good
fair.
save.
Good strike from Lukaku. He did turn eventually. Got his shot away. Save away Nita.
Well, now Belgium are starting to miss chances. And this is where it gets dicey. I mean, Romania still all over the place. They're going for the
hanging
game.
on by a thread because Belgium scored. It's offside. Lukaku has a shot there. It's saved well, but how many more? How many more?
They're pushed up. I think they're
Romania
pushed up. They
have?
are going for it. 24 to play.
But
Only
it
one.
does feel like at what point does Romania's fortune run a little dry?
Yeah. Well, where will it reach the sky and they can find the back of the net?
It's ducky. Yeah, they need to change something. You think Romania? Doku against Ratiu goes inside to De Bruyne. De Bruyne takes aim and that cans off the head. It looked like it took a touch there, but that's out for a goal kick.
Just a really poor shot. But yeah, can Romania punish Belgium for missing chances? They want to. Whether they can is a different matter. Here comes a double change.
That is Yanis Hadji. I'm not sure who the number 14 is, but I think he's defensive midfielder replacing Marin.
Yeah, bringing Marin off. He's on a yellow card. You don't want anything stupid happening there. Good decision.
Says Olaru, and then Yanis Hadji coming on as
From
well.
Mahila. Thank God for that. That's 66 minutes too late.
Do you think he should have played the first minute, but after that?
Yeah, exactly. They've gone, right, it's his fault. He's changed something. Ring him off. He was rubbish.
Is it an odd decision for him to start today, Mahila?
Yes.
Given how good Coman was.
Why would you win 3-0 and then change it? And Mahila has missed so many chances. Like, it's not... Oh, that man's in!
Header. Dennis Mann in. Has to score. It's saved.
He's got to score,
It's
man.
saved.
He has to score.
That is a complete mess from Amadou Onana, and Romania had to punish it.
Another massive chance for Romania.
That was the chance, wasn't it?
They have had so many big chances.
De Bruyne to Lukaku. Holds it up to De Bruyne, and now Belgium will come forwards. Trossard down this right-hand side. Banku slows him down. Now across to De Bruyne. To Doku. Belgium knocking it about with a bit of confidence now. Doku across the box, and it's blocked.
Mahila's gone through. Man's gone through.
Now it says delay the shot. Yeah, man just slowed down. Man just slowed down there before taking aim.
Didn't back himself. He didn't back himself to score.
Yeah. What on earth was that camera angle?
It's the Lukaku one. Oh my God.
Offside by a knee. Offside by the tips of his
Oh,
knee,
that's
boot
ridiculous.
and sleeve.
No, that's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous.
Yeah, to be fair to Lukaku, that one should have stood.
That is utterly ridiculous.
He's not offside there, is he?
Like, his kneecap. Just because he's got a bit of a thicker kneecap.
That is literally the difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fat shaming. Well done, UEFA.
If that was De Bruyne, it's a goal because his knees aren't as big as Lukaku's. Like, honestly, I'm not like joking.
So he wouldn't have had to start running so.
Well, yeah. De Bruyne ran through, but
he gets very swayed, doesn't he, Lukaku? It's completely swayed.
they're looking at his knees now because that's what the size of things.
Yeah, it says Hadji's dad is Georgie Hadji. He is indeed.
But Romania wish that he played like his dad.
Are you doing this? Nick Nack's doing the thing we were talking about yesterday, with the dads.
Oh yeah.
But again, nobody else on the pitch.
We're not. No.
Nobody else on the pitch, Nick Nack. There's your case studies. Other than Yanis Hadji, who didn't even start for Romania, by the way. Nobody else on the pitch.
He's Dennis Mann.
I don't think his dad was a footballer.
Mr. Mann. He was a book series.
Mystery Man. Used to be on.
Yeah, Ivory was a book series where he was just those different personalities. Or he went on some shit
Mr.
love
Man.
show with Paddy McGuinness.
Just saying, okay, Nick Nack. But then again, I've got 21 other examples for you.
Alright.
That's
a great one.
Head away by Wout Face.
Mystery Man.
Has overhead kicked that towards Lukaku. Stanchu plays the ball out wide. That's not a great touch. He's a legend in his time. Georgie Hadji, yeah, what a player.
Oh, so good.
What a fantastic player.
Trust me, I've got a Romanian mate. He bloody loves him. Like, honestly, will not stop going on about him.
Despite the fact he definitely wasn't born when Georgie Hadji played.
No, he's probably never watched him before.
Dragos, on the other hand.
He knows.
And not to confuse Dragos with Dragos.
No. Equally, I think both of them are lethal strikers.
Definitely. Drelor says, laughing our asses off here about the Lukaku's elephant knees. Yeah. Just so comical. Romelu Lukaku. I remember watching the Slovakia game because I turned up at half time and they were showing highlights.
Yeah,
of the
you
first
missed
half.
all the fun.
I was just laughing. But yeah, the second half as well. Double change coming for Belgium. That is Yannick Carrasco, who's now got braids. I don't think he had braids the other night, did he? I certainly don't remember him having braids.
Sorry, right? I don't mind putting up like change, but if I'm Tedesco, and in the 3 days between your game, he's gone out and got a bloody haircut, he would not be anywhere near my team.
So yeah, Carrasco on for Jeremy Doku.
Can someone confirm whether he had braids?
For Tielemans. I don't remember him having them, but he might have. Let me look.
If he didn't, that is an absolute joke.
That might be like Michael Richards, who has a haircut every day. Just to fly his stylist out. What
hair's he cutting? What hair grows in a day?
Exactly. Just reshapes it.
His stylist robbing a living.
It's not a stylist, it's a hairdresser. Blake's just...
I'll cut your hair every day. Oh, done. There we go.
The richest barber in the world, £300 a cut as well. He's doing nothing.
If he's changed his hairstyle during the bloody Euros.
Yeah. Because that was him in the Slovakia game.
That is unbelievable.
Had a quiff, now he's got braids.
If I was Tedesco, I'd have sent him home. That is criminal.
He walks in with braids.
Yeah.
Tedesco doesn't piss off.
No, I said I would.
Here come Belgium.
But especially when they lost.
Gala.
If they won 5-0, fair enough.
Got braids to celebrate.
They lost 1-0 to Slovakia and he went, I'm going to get braids.
I think there's other things to worry about than Carrasco's braids, to be fair. Tiarte.
Exactly, so he shouldn't be worrying about them. Rather than improving his shit performance, he went, how am I going to cope?
Again, the Tommy Sheet exclusive. You sound like the guys who think that Martin Rush doing politics makes him a terrible footballer.
No, I hate Martin Rush's agent.
You could feed children and play football. You can get haircuts and play football.
Not very well, though.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Romania on the ball.
Right, 17 minutes, are Romania scoring?
Well, you should answer that question because you said they're going to win 2-1. So I'm going to stick with my 3-0 prediction for Belgium. But I'm going to take one of the goals off. Okay. No, I'm not. I'll stick 3-0. Don't change my prediction.
I'm changing mine.
Yeah?
1-1.
Okay. Fair enough.
Here's Hadji.
Georgie. Wow.
Come on. Score one like your dad.
Romania are camped in Belgium's half. Can they create
They've had
something?
so many chances.
Stanchiu. And now a strike from range from Marin, and it's not 100 miles away.
50 though.
1,000. But yeah.
Yeah, a frustrating one from Romania. As I said, Mihaila, there are loads of people with one-on-one
I
opportunities.
was about to say Romania resorting to pot shots now, but that is literally what they did in the first game, so that's not really resorting.
Yeah.
That is their number one plan.
15 minutes. Belgium haven't killed this game off. I hate the Belgium shirts. How they they sweat so much.
Yeah. They show sweat a lot.
Oh yeah, every football team sweats.
Every footballer does. Some more than others, of course.
15 to go.
So I think our name's getting a bit tipsy. Romania, you won't be able to hear them, but it might put us off. Romania trying to switch the play. There is a Belgian fan with what on earth is going on? Why is there a siren on his head?
It is a hat with a siren in the middle and 2 drink cups on the side. That is absolutely quality.
Everyone knows like the traditional beer house, but he's got a siren on it.
Just so people know he is him.
Yeah. I mean, that is quality, but after about 10 minutes, that would piss me off if you're sat behind.
Even if it's not going off, just the light.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. I don't think there's an actual siren. I think they would have said, mate, can you take your
Everyone thinks they're on fire because some blokes walked in. We were just woo.
Perhaps a bit faulty one. He's
Yeah.
going out.
He's like cracking like a got a proper voice. 2 very different
Side.
tones.
De Bruyne unable to hold on to that ball out for a Belgian throw. 15 to play. And that is DeBast coming on for Tiarte. That makes sense. We've just seen...
I'm going back to Romania too.
Just seen Tiarte signal that he wants to come off. Surprised to see DeBast though, not De Kuiper.
Lazy.
Tired? Injured?
Tired.
He has played a full season of football for Bologna.
He's a professional footballer.
Yeah, you still
Ooh,
want to
I'm
rest after
tired.
76 minutes.
Bring me off after 76 minutes. Very rubbish. What is his utter won't it? Carrasco's getting brave in the Euros. Players want to come off because they're tired. Rubbish.
Not long left now though for Romania to try and find an equaliser. An equaliser that would see them into the knockouts of the 2024 European Championships.
And put Belgium in a in a spot of bother.
In something.
I couldn't ever say
not
spot
sure
of bother
what.
or a bowl of hot water.
Yes. Either way, I mean, even if Belgium were to lose tonight, the objective remains the same to qualify. Obviously, if they win tonight, then beat Ukraine,
But
they
Ukraine
could find
isn't a
themselves...
given.
No, it's not. But they can find themselves top of the group.
Yeah.
But yeah. Because as it stands, Belgium are third, but on head-to-head would go ahead of Romania.
Sorry.
And obviously if they win, they go above.
Yeah. The Bass are just smashing to the second tier. So unnecessary. Lovely ball. Man can't win the head up. Falls to Ratty. I hate saying because it sounds like there's no calling man. Like it's a random bloke.
Ratiu.
Yeah, if you are in the chat, will we see another goal in this game? Hadji falls over. I think tries to win a free kick. He's fallen over.
Yeah, that's how it says. If you're in the live chat, have your say. Will Romania find an equaliser? Will Belgium score another? Get involved. Ball into the box.
Great ball.
And again, this is where Romania scoring 3 against Ukraine was so crucial because they're now in such a good position in terms of goal difference.
And if they keep this
even while losing tonight.
That's what I said. That's why I said, if you told Ionescu that you concede in the first minute and then hold on for 89, only lose 1-0, I think he would have taken that before kickoff.
And while Romania and Slovakia know a draw is enough.
Yeah.
For both sides, realistically.
And he knows they can beat Slovakia.
Yeah.
Slovakia don't break down teams. Similar to how...
Has his shirt ripped already, I think.
Yeah. 12 minutes to go. Have Romania got it in them? It'll be a massive upset. Massive upset. And we'll put Belgium bottom of the group with a game to go.
Ball in behind. Chance for De Bruyne. Goal for De Bruyne. Belgium 2, Romania 0. It's a bit of a smash and grab. That goal at least. Belgium sent it straight through the team. De Bruyne in behind and he slotted it past the goalkeeper.
This has to be one of the worst ways to concede. A ball from the goalkeeper.
Nita claiming he's injured here.
That has cut through the whole entire team.
I think that says that is over now, you'd imagine. AJ saying 2-0.
This is criminal.
Provided
this
it
is
stands.
absolutely criminal.
Castellanos might have a Euro 24 assist here. Because that goes straight through De Bruyne. That's an assist for
That is
Castellanos.
ridiculous.
Lukaku puts the defender off. He misses the header. It falls through De Bruyne, who capitalises on that. Slots it past Nita. And that is a fair goal. Belgium 2, Romania.
You can't concede like that. You cannot. You're chasing the game. You can't concede like that.
If you've got Castellanos in your UEFA fantasy, you are laughing because he's just picked up an assist.
You are. But Romania, that is so poor.
Incredible stuff. I'm off for De Bruyne. A goal for him.
I mean, they'd still be left on a positive goal difference.
Belgium, that is... Well, yeah, Belgium on +1 now. That just moved them ahead of Slovakia. Well, obviously, I don't really know how it works because...
Dragus was replaced by Alabek.
Because I don't think that works because they don't take in head-to-head. They're just doing it on goal difference.
Yeah.
But on head-to-head, I think it would be... Well, of course, Romania should be behind Belgium. But Romania have to be ahead of Ukraine. I think... Obviously, they've all got to play again, which will make a difference. But I think it would be Belgium top, then Slovakia, then Romania, then Ukraine.
Wouldn't Slovakia have to be ahead of Belgium?
It would be Slovakia top, then Belgium, then Romania, then Ukraine. I think.
Yeah.
Because,
So Slovakia might actually top a group.
Because who,
Going to the last...
Because Ukraine beat Slovakia, who are top, but... Oh, it's just... Well, because then Ukraine
Who
could go
gives
top of the
one?
chain.
They're all on the same amount of points. Doesn't
They
matter.
all need to play again, basically. If
Yeah,
not, it's
ball
impossible
in.
to work out. Ball across.
But if Ratty reacted... Yeah, it doesn't matter. They've all got to play
I wonder
again.
how UEFA have done it.
Yeah. Well, that goal has kind of killed any excitement for these last 10 minutes.
Well... I don't know how UEFA have done it.
That's good. Here is Carrasco. Brilliant drive. Lovely
Ball
ball.
through Trossard. This should be 3. Tries to square it. Find Lukaku. Romania survive.
They'll want to keep it 2, so they have a positive goal difference. And 2's respectable, I think. 3's a bit of a stretch. 2 looks like they've been in the game. Here is Man. Out wide to Ratiu. Ratiu, good drive. Good, still coming forwards. Got to pass it. Still hasn't passed it. Lost the ball. Rubbish. Really poor. Really, really poor from Ratiu.
Yeah.
That was Sancho and De Bruyne. And this was the chance that really should have been put away by Leandro Trossard.
It says, does De Bruyne foul the keeper? Look how high his foot is. Red card. Anywhere else on the pitch and he's off.
Yeah, I think I get what you mean.
Let's have a look.
Because
No.
oh no, it doesn't.
That's not a foul for me.
Well, no, he scores the goal. The goal's fine. Yeah, I think I don't actually think there's too much contact with him.
Jamie Charles says, person that's a red card for KDB, you telling me if he doesn't score that's not a VAR for a red? He doesn't make that much contact.
Did we watch that back right?
I don't think that's a red card. He wasn't that high.
I don't think he made that much contact. I'll have a look. I'll have a look
He
later.
heads it down to Trossard. It's definitely not a red. Maybe another person in the pitch is a yellow, but
Well, I think because the ball ends up in the goal, they'll give the goal. But if that was on the pitch, the referee would have given a free kick. Because if he takes the ball and then goes like through that like on a play.
Replay, we did know that.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I missed it.
He tucks the left leg back. It's the right leg that pokes the ball. So I don't know where he's supposed to put his legs.
It's still follow through. I need to see it.
Let me see if I can find another clip.
Yeah. To be honest, when I saw the replay, I wasn't really looking. I wasn't really looking for a red card. If I'm looking for it, I might might know what to see. Although here is Alabek. He dinks it over Castiles and it hooked off the
about
line.
Kept out. Man, waiting for some support. Place it to Dragus.
Romania should have scored at least once tonight.
Right.
Just waited Romania ball in, headed away for a corner.
Bounces through.
And this is the other angle. Is there a better angle? Not that one. Not that one either.
I think it will appear in a moment.
Yeah. Ooh, it's an interesting one. Move your thumb.
No.
Oh, it's hard to see from that angle as well.
I don't think he does.
Here we go. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no, you're spot on.
Come on.
It's into his knee.
Come on.
I didn't see the right leg initially.
He kicks it.
Bang!
Into the follow through.
Yeah, hit him on the follow
It's
through.
not a red.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that's not a red.
Not in that scenario. I think the other thing you've got to remember is obviously Nita is crouched down. Like he's gone in with his knees.
Yeah.
If his knees aren't bent, his legs were further up. Not like that. His legs are... Because he's bent like that, it means he's gone into there on his leg. If his leg's out, he goes in lower down on his leg, I think. But definitely, I get what you mean. If it's out pitch, they're in a conversation.
Because if you freeze something like that.
Yeah, but when he stands up, oh no, when he doesn't stand up, no. Yeah, I think out of pitch that he could have been in trouble.
It's not a force for me. How visible is that? No, it's not very visible, is it?
No.
But when it looks like that, yeah, it looks like a red. But I don't know.
I think there would have been a conversation.
It didn't look like there was a conversation, to be fair.
No, about if it was out pitch. I think because it's a goal, they didn't really bother.
Face. There you go, don't need VAR. We have cracked the case on that one.
Yeah, see what you're both on about.
Now, so let's get away with it because A, he scored and B, he's KDB. Serious foul play anywhere else on the pitch.
Do that on the halfway line until
I
centre
agree,
midfielder, he's in trouble.
But then there is an extraneous circumstance. Like, he does score a goal. And the contact with Nita is not that hard. When you slow it down, it all looks the same, but it's not that hard.
I need to see it in real time.
Oh, that was in real time. I didn't slow that down. That's what I mean.
No, the replay was slowed.
No.
It wasn't real speed, was it?
Yes.
Okay, not the one that you paused. No, 'cause you paused.
No, when I paused it, it wasn't in real speed, you genius. Yeah, so as we see, goalkeepers get away with it. Similar. Yeah. Fair enough.
No, yeah. I think if I was the official on the pitch or in VAR, if that's in the middle of the pitch, I'm giving that. I would have sent him off.
Yeah, it's a difficult one for me because I think that goal should stand. De Bruyne commits a foul there. Apparently, he thinks the ref pointing out that he's pulled the shorts of the defender.
Thing is, I think
does he?
Because
he's pretty much
taking them off.
Yeah.
My thing would be.
Can't do that. Can't strip Marin off.
Is that if that was a normal tackle, yes, but it was the follow through of a shot. It wasn't the follow through of a tackle, and B, it wasn't just a tackle.
Yeah.
If he flies into him like that randomly, yeah, he's off. If he flies in from the follow through, probably off, maybe a yellow. But because it was the follow through of a shot, I think there's probably he couldn't have taken momentum out of it.
I think it should have been a goal and a yellow.
Yeah, you can't book him for nothing. Great save from Nita.
Good save from Nita, yeah, as you say. De Bruyne trying to keep this alive. Don't let that go to play for a throw-in. A minute and a half left of this game.
That second goal has ruined element of
I
surprise
love
or
watching
shock in this
Lukaku's
game.
run. So fun.
Even when he does the right thing.
Yeah,
Now it changed for Romania.
it's just the fact his whole body moving. It's just incredible.
Match week 2, over out in 2 minutes. I
hope it's not 9 resulting in additional
three
time.
games a day is over and out in 1 minute. Oh yeah, forgot. Ratty went through as well. Ratty's gone through. Mihaela went through.
So many
Man went through. Drago's had an overhead kick attempt. You know, Castile's made some good saves in the first half. That header. Sorescu coming in at right back.
You could say that Belgium got lucky in that regard, but equally on when do they play? Tuesday?
Monday,
yes. When they played Slovakia, they had loads of chances, none of them went in. So, I think, you know, what goes around comes around. Romania have missed a lot tonight, but Belgium missed a lot the other night.
But equally, Romania was so clinical on Monday.
Exactly. And Ukraine missed a whole host of chances, but took their ones today against Slovakia.
Big games coming up in match week 3.
yesterday.
Tomorrow kicks. I can't wait for tomorrow. Scotland, Hungary.
Ooh, to decide who's through to the knockouts. The thing is, Scotland won't even know if they're through until after Wednesday.
Yeah, it's between
4 minutes of additional
it's between
time.
Scotland and Hungary for a chance to go through.
If Scotland do it, they'll be through because that 4 points will be enough. They won't be
Yeah.
catchable by many teams. And even so, they won't be caught by many teams. And then you've got... But if Hungary win it, 3 points, it's slightly dubious. They should still be fine because I don't think Albania or Croatia will beat Spain or Italy.
And I don't think Serbia or Denmark or Serbia or Slovenia will get enough points either.
No, so the winner of Serbia or Denmark will be through, and then if chance for De Bruyne, but that's poked away by Romania. Apparently, there's a foul in there from De Bruyne. He's not happy about that. Nick says, "Is Scotland the game you'll be covering?" Yeah, we'll throw the Scotland game on, I reckon.
As much as we want to watch Germany,
I'd
Switzerland,
rather watch the other one, but
everything's at stake. Obviously, I know topping the groups at stake, but let's be honest, Germany will win that game. Scotland, Hungary is the game that matters for for getting through for qualification.
obviously we'll keep an eye on the goals. We'll watch both games at times.
If it is 0-0 at half time, we'll watch the second half of Germany, Switzerland.
We probably won't, but you never know. That's how good the game's been.
I think it'll be a good game.
And if Germany, Switzerland is worth watching.
Because I also found a Scotland song I absolutely love.
Is it the same Scotland song that I've been played 50 times by everyone I see?
Which one? Sing it.
I don't remember it that well.
Something about saying that they're not Argentina.
Nope.
But they've got John McGinn.
Yes, that one.
Okay.
I think so. I remember John McGinn being involved.
Yeah, John McGinn's in every Scottish song. You know?
Exactly.
He's a good person to got. And Robbo.
Yeah, so I can see it being a draw and them both going out. Yeah.
That would be the most Scottish thing ever.
Drag a shin, that's walked over the bar. 2 points is unlikely to be enough, but you never know.
No, you do. 2 points is not enough.
That's just not the case yet.
I get us 4, isn't it? Going,
There are
4 out of 6.
There are 3 teams currently on 1 point. Czechia, Albania, Scotland. Even if Scotland draw, they should go ahead of both those teams, right? And they go level with Slovenia. They'd lose to Slovenia on goal difference, I think. Yes, they would. Unless Slovenia get absolutely tanked by
They need Turkey to beat Czechia, which is
England
possible. And
could help Scotland get through by tanking Slovenia. So yeah. Equally, if Serbia beat Denmark would drop to third. And they obviously have a
1 point.
slightly better goal difference.
They only have 1 point.
No, they don't.
Oh, yeah, no.
So if not, Slovenia would be second.
But it depends how many goals Serbia scored at Denmark.
Yes.
They can 4-0.
I think Austria are through on 3, and I think they'll probably win anyway.
Yeah. Well, go against Netherlands.
Yes, or a point. I think I'll get something from that game.
Yeah.
I like Austria a lot.
Yeah.
And I can see Netherlands drop to that third place spot. Would be cool. So that could more likely be a draw, to be fair. I think
Slovakia through.
I think Slovakia. I think someone from Group E will be through. It might not be Slovakia.
Yeah.
But someone from that group will be
I
through.
feel for Slovenia because they've played really well, but they would be through right now if, apart from that 95th minute equaliser from Luka Jovic.
I don't see how both Ukraine and Belgium... The only way both Ukraine and Belgium get through is if there's a winner in Romania and Slovakia. That's the only way. if there's a winner in Ukraine and Belgium, they're guaranteed out because either it is, unless or it's Ukraine, I guess, because Ukraine would be ahead of Slovakia on head to head.
Yes.
If they lose and Romania lose and Slovakia lose, so it's
Then Slovakia should be ahead of Belgium. Belgium will be out.
no, Belgium will be on 6 points. If Ukraine win and Romania win, game's over. Well done, Belgium. 2-0 win. They beat Romania. They are now back in it for qualification. If Romania beat Slovakia and Ukraine win, Belgium will be out because on head-to-head to Slovakia.
So we need a Ukraine win and a Romania win.
Or just a draw between Romania and Slovakia. And a...
Now, Ukraine have got a chance of
Ukraine
something
win.
really funny.
Yeah.
And get ourselves through, obviously.
Obviously. That's the important thing, not just...
Well, that is
hilarious
it.
things.
That was the last day of 3 games a day.
But yeah, if Ukraine win,
Yeah.
then I think Belgium will be out, basically. Because either Romania will win and they'll lose on head-to-head to Slovakia,
Yeah.
or Romania and Slovakia will draw. I don't think
Right.
Slovakia will win.
No, I don't think either.
If Slovakia do win, Romania are out. Sad times. Harry Shrunk. Drew Law says, thanks, fellas. Thank you for tuning in, mate.
Thanks, guys.
Make sure to join us again. We're live for every single game of the Euros, so we'll be back at 8 p.m. UK time tomorrow for our coverage of the Group A final fixtures. Obviously, then it is on Monday, Group B at 8 o'clock. On Tuesday, we have Group C at 7 and Group D at 8. And then on Wednesday, it's Group E at 7. This group we'll just watch today. And Group F at 8 o'clock. Then we've got a 2-day break. And we're into the knockouts.
In 5?
I'm in 5. 17-0. There we go.
Into the knockout.
Anyway.
Down, down.
Yeah, that says bye for now. Catch you tomorrow. See you there, Nick Nack. 8
See you
o'clock.
guys.
We're going to see if Scotland can beat Hungary. In the meantime, if you're looking for something to watch, go and watch all our
Stay
content
Clark's
building up to the
top.
Euros, or go and watch all our previous streams, or just get ready for tomorrow. But thank you guys very, very much for watching, and we will see you in 24 hours' time.